Oh, it says we're offline.
That's not right at all.
Are you sure? What's the time difference? Oh, now we're come online. No, yes, now we're live. Now, well, we were probably live when
Yeah,
we
we
were
were probably
talking,
live when we were talking about being live.
but you need to know
It
what
buffers
the
a
time
little
difference, the
bit.
buffer. Yeah, it should have a lag of some description on there. You need some
Okay,
like
here we
entrance
go.
music and
All right,
stuff.
yeah, we need like a good startup. I do wish it was a little more clear about when we started up. Hello, all of our
Hey,
possibly no viewers at all yet,
0 viewers.
as we've
That's
just started.
tragic.
That's okay. It's okay. It's good.
Link us somewhere. Like, don't let us just talk on to ourselves.
Oh no, I want to talk. No, now I can put. Well, I usually wait to broadcast the link until after we're actually watching a game.
Really? You don't? But people are missing this gold.
All right, let's
Pure
get it on.
gold.
All right, I'm gonna send
No, no,
out
no
my.
one wants to really want to watch Mahjong.
All right, there. I've posted the link to all the social networks I have power over. So hopefully people will be
Or two of them.
streaming it. Four, thank you. People will be streaming in shortly to watch our streaming. Get that? I did that
Oh,
deliberately. It was
oh,
very clever.
oh.
Yeah, I have like another setup behind us so that when Tom gets here, he can uh he can plug on in with this new headset and use it a little bit. Actually, we know what's actually important though. All of this is going to be in the YouTube. People who end up watching this on YouTube are going to be seeing all of this before we get
That's a
started.
special little Easter egg for them, right?
It's true. It's true. So hello, YouTube friends. Um,
Hey.
we are in an interesting state right now because we are waiting for the games to start. We had to move the time of this tournament due to scheduling mistakes that were made. And I'll be honest, it was a mistake. We messed up when we were supposed to have the dates in by. So we moved the last qualifier up a week, and we're doing this now, which means we're a little bit not 100% technically proficient. We should be fine, but our
The
usual folks
Americans
aren't
are
doing it.
the Americans are always late to the party.
How cruel! How cruel!
It's true though.
And we are going to be making sure. Oh, Dasuke's auto-hosting us. That's very kind of him. So we're going to be making sure to bring you the most action-packed games. And if you are watching this on YouTube and you end up wanting to skip forward a couple of minutes till the games start, well, I personally am very hurt because this is the best part. This is the best part of the stream when we get to stand around and just chat.
So Tom's coming to join us though. That's
Yes.
exciting. A special guest.
Special guest, yes, Tom. Everyone
Okay.
should know. It's actually very funny. At last night's the event we were at, they didn't
But
have his
first of all,
last
tell
name.
me who Tom is. Tell me
I,
why Tom is important.
well, I
What
was
did he
just
win?
about. Oh my God, I was just about to tell you, but I
No,
was
you
just
get
explaining that at
them.
the event, Tom. They didn't have his last name, so he just had Tom as his
Tom.
name tag. It was just Tom. He was Tom. That was it. But he's actually a whole person. It's Tom Rydell, who many of you might have met uh, at the New York tournament, where he managed to triumph. He made his way up to the top table, and then he won the top table to be the winner of our New York International Open last year in September. He will almost definitely be headed on to the World Reach Championship next year,
Yeah.
and otherwise a stand-up guy
Yeah,
who I've
excellent.
known
Yeah,
for a long
very
time.
funny.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's
Very strong mahjong player as well. So I think he's gonna really add some good commentary to this rather than just me and Daniel bitching about each other's play styles. I'm very excited to be educated by Tom this time. I'm looking forward to this.
It'll be interesting. Oh man, after coming off last night was really intense. So we both went to a private tournament, and it was about 24 people. It was a small event, but they played very fast. I think the games were timed games of 50 minutes,
Wow, that
and
is tight. Yeah.
the dealer, like in East round, the dealer always had to pass the deal on Tempai, so you only held if
Oh,
you
okay.
won.
So only if you won did you
Yeah,
manage
yeah,
to get
yeah.
your continuation or your Rencham.
There were a bunch of interesting rules there. Honbao were 900
Well,
points.
I'm a big fan of that rule anyway. The you only get to keep it if you actually win. I mean, that's not an unusual rule, to be fair. Most Jansors, I think, most I don't know, a lot of Jansors
Probably.
anyway run that rule because yeah, the games just go faster and they want as many games through as quickly as possible, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's true because we really didn't run into that problem. I think once or twice, but in general, we never ran into that problem where it was like, oh, I'm North, which means I'm going to get to be dealer once.
Yeah.
The games really moved on, and we really did manage to finish
Yeah,
them.
I like it. I mean, the other one is just to not have any continuations at all, which I'm also not adverse to. Everyone knows what they're getting into as long.
Well, that's a
So
lot of
yeah.
these rules, as long as everyone agrees at the beginning,
Mm-mm-mm.
everyone
But
knows
you've
what's.
been playing very good mahjong. Every time I speak to you, you seem to be very happy with your mahjong.
That's because I lie. No, no. No, I just always, yeah, the Mahjong's going great. Yeah, I just won everything. It was amazing.
Oh,
No,
I'm in a slump at the moment after last weekend, and I was just killing it. This week nothing. It's been awful, and I've just lost it. When you can feel you've lost it, but you can't. You just keep struggling to get it back, and it just gets worse as you try hard.
yeah.
So
No,
back
I
to
definitely
for me.
definitely know that feeling. I feel like lately I have really been in this really good place when I play where I feel really like just on top of it.
Yeah, you're in
Like,
focus and you're in control, right? You can feel that you're in control.
yeah,
It's like seeing the Matrix, like I can see the tiles.
and it's not like a magical thing. Like a lot of people imagine you get into this magical zone where you're just like, I know what tiles everyone has and I'm doing all the right things. It's not so much that. And like
It does feel pretty magic, though.
it feels good. I still make
Yeah.
mistakes. Like I still make mistakes all the time and I catch myself, but they're smaller mistakes, which is good. And
Sorry,
then
can I
like
just interrupt you quickly? Because V Carl Zero on the Twitch chat room is asking for
can
the
I
lobby
get the
link.
lobby link? Oh, of
I
course you can.
presume he's important, so let's give him the
That is
lobby link.
actually
Sorry.
far more important than
Sorry,
me.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Sorry.
no, 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 no. This is critical information. So I'll paste the link right over there. Um, but yeah, of course I still make mistakes. They're smaller mistakes I feel, but they're still mistakes. But
Mm.
at the same time, it's like when I do deal in, which happens, like I kind of knew it, or
Yeah.
I like had the idea. Okay, I'm making a risky play now. I'm
Yeah.
deliberately making a risky play, and oh, okay, the risk caught me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
But sometimes you'll pull it off. Sometimes you won't. Yeah.
yeah, exactly, exactly. But again, it's the feeling in control means that I know, okay, I'm doing a risky move. All right, I did a risky move and it didn't pay off, but I knew that was happening. As opposed to that terror, I feel like when you're having a bad day, or at least when I'm having a bad day, you get into this like almost terror where it's like every tile you discard, you're just like, oh god, is someone just gonna take that? Because you're not like in it anymore. You're just kind of upset,
Yeah.
worried, out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we got all the tables assigned. This is good. This is
Wow.
good. This means that shortly we have our tables right here. And I think we can pick a table to start attempting to look at. Let's see. We have a table with Penguins, Tatinu. We have Harmonix, who's currently in the lead. You want to watch the leader?
That sounds good to me.
All right, let's start out. Let's start out by watching the
Let's give
leader.
some Canada some love after this one though, because I heard their complaints last time.
Our neighbors to the north. Okay, let me just distribute this link to the folks here. Here to you. And
Thank you
then
very much.
here to my play window. And I'll get this all ready to go. Oh, I don't know how we can... Oh, this is not good. I want to zoom in on this. I'm going to transition to this window so everyone can see what we're seeing. And we're going to follow... Let's follow
Okay, you're
Harmonix
cutting
right
out.
now.
Oh no.
Harmonix is called and is Ishan 10. Now, what I want to see about doing, if I can do that, is figure out how to zoom this, because what our viewers are seeing is a very tiny, tiny window, and it might not be very legible for them, which is kind of unfortunate. I wonder if I can...
Oh, we focus on harmonics, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
now stuck with technical issues.
Oh dear.
I know, I need to find a way to make this. Can I just do this?
Amateurs. Are they seeing anything?
Oh, yes, they are. No, they are.
Oh,
There we
really?
go. I just made it big. Now it's all big. I don't know what that's going to do performance-wise. It's not the prettiest. It'll do for now, so we can just watch the game. So yeah, Harmonix, it looks like, has called and is going for what seems to be Tanya Dora 1 right now.
Just a little dirty.
Yeah, it's east first, though. They're holding that north, so they're clearly at least thinking a little bit about safe tiles. Although, had they held that Chun, they would have picked them all up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I'm more interested in Ipatsu Sumo the South player.
Ah,
That's some pretty lucky drawing.
yeah, I'm seeing a lot of excitement over there.
Now the question is, do you call?
And that question just got even more complicated
Uh-huh.
with this reach, which is 360 with that we reach Pinfu Ipeko Dora Dora.
Yeah,
So that's already like a Mangan hand waiting.
it's a nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah,
Hatsu
yeah,
safe, yeah.
yeah,
But everyone's starting the dance, it looks like.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I kind of hope. If Harmonix, of course, is a high level player. He's 5 dan, 2 dan, and 3 dan. I mean, this is how you'd
Ooh,
hope players would.
Tankman the dealer goes into
Is this?
reach.
Yeah, why not? You're not going to fold. It should dealership.
9 mon or
Plus,
south.
yeah, 9 or south.
That's dangerous, but
So Ipatsuzumo is called. It's interesting.
yeah. Ipatsumo. And not Tenpai.
Not Tempai. I wouldn't have called that personally.
Yeah, I would have called to Tenpai, but maybe not like this. And now the danger comes. Does Ipatsumo go for it? And they break, but dealer to the dealer.
Yeah.
For reach Nomi, poor dealer. But Tankman shuts it down and gets another turn as a dealer, which is what it comes down to. I feel like that was a little rough, though. If you're going to call on that hand, you're going to go for it. And to call and then not go for it,
She shouldn't have called on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you should have just waited, should have just broken. But a Mangan shutdown for Ipatsumo, that's a shame.
So these tables, these games are going to determine who gets to go through as your A team, and then you have 2 substitutes, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's very exciting. November the 5th as well, an auspicious date for my country.
Wait, which is that?
That's a gunpowder. What's fireworks night? But bonfire night.
The gunpowder plot.
Yes, it's the gunpowder plot.
Oh, that's real history right there. We only
I
know
know.
because someone made a comic book about it.
Those anonymous masks aren't just for internet weirdos.
Well, they're Guy Fawkes masks.
They are indeed.
So let's see what's going on here. Let's make sure to chat about the game, because the early parts, this hand seems like everyone's got a little bit of a rough draw. Ooh, although Harmonix.
I see Harmonix had kept that green dragon longer and thrown the 9 out quicker. Because the 9 is not improving your hand. You're gonna, if you draw the 7, that's the only thing you're gonna really want, or another Dora. The 9's not gonna help you. That should have come out earlier, and maybe you'd have stacked another green dragon if you were lucky.
Yeah, but the Haku's good luck for him. Them, I'm not sure. I'm pretty.
Yeah, I know, but it's very nice. He actually, you said the white dragon, because if he wants to fold, she wants to fold, then you can easily drop to.
There's the hots.
There's the green dragon, as I said.
You totally did say it. Now look at our half flushing player across again.
Yeah. There's other Yaku, but to be fair,
but they're pretty much there.
The draws and
they're already Tenpai. Now it's, do we drop Dora? We drop Dora to go into reach. And hand it to Ipatsumo there. Oh, that's rough. And now you're in a rough position. Oh man. Do you deal the 8s up? No.
And the other thing is, Harmonix didn't need to actually even reach this one.
No, and it's not going to gain them much points.
No, they could have easily defended if they wanted to, and folded to the dealer if it looked like the dealer was doing something exciting. And they're now stuck with this hand with the potential to deal into this Mangan hand on their left.
I think they thought they were being tricky.
But if they dam it, they could have still gone out, and they would have had their white dragon and their Dora.
Yeah. It was not necessarily a super beneficial play. Now our half flush over there has decided to dodge the reach because it looks dangerous. And I think this is the kind of play that people rely on. They come to rely on. Is this idea of when I go into reach, everyone else will fold. But the dealer ends up dealing into reach Haku red, and Harmonix gets lucky on the flip.
Whoa.
And ends up with a Mangan.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 7.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, payoff for harmonics, but the risk factor went up a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
But yeah, I think like in very early levels of play when people are just starting, no one folds in front of a reach, and then reach is really dangerous because everyone just does whatever.
Yeah.
But then you get to the point where everyone's like, oh, folding in front of a reach helps me, so then everyone folds in front of a reach, and people start thinking, I should always go into reach because that'll make everyone fold. But the next step past that is being able to fold while still maintaining your hand. And once people
Yes.
start doing that, you start thinking twice about just jumping into reach because you're like, well, I'm going to go into reach, but that leaves me powerless.
Yeah. It's interesting, actually. That was something I always admired about Tina Christensen from Denmark. If you ever get a chance to watch her play, she is very good at folding whilst keeping her hand live.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Very good. Very. If you play against her, just be aware that even if it looks like she's folding, she may still be dangerous. It's interesting.
Fast Chitoi reach from Ipat Sumo.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm not sure why they chose to reach. I mean,
they would have been better off if they kept the hots. This
yeah,
is another
I mean,
case where they let go of the hots too early.
but still, I mean, why reach this hand? I mean, you're better off. Oh dear, I guess that's why we'll reach.
Well, the reach from across was a good deal.
But you're not. I guess I wouldn't reach. I would wait to see if I picked up the door and then have a door reach.
Oh, for the Chitoi,
doorway.
I'm sorry. I meant the player who was dealer at that point went into reach.
No. I know. No. That was nice. That was nice. There's not much you can do there. Sometimes you have to throw in. You can't.
It's also Chitoi. There's no way to defend against it really. Like there's nothing that they could have seen to be like, why? I'm imagining that there's a dream here of Sanshoku Chanta. I'm really hoping.
Yes, Fia on the chat is saying that you can hardly hear you. I don't know if that's still true.
Me. Oh no.
I can hear you perfectly.
It might be because...
It might just be my shrill tones are easier to hear.
It's possible that OBS does not...
Is that not Ipatsuzuma? I can't see it. It's upside down. It's tiny.
Oh, it's not the best at boosting my mic.
Okay. The East player is apparently... They're saying it's Asao. I'm going to say it's Ashtase.
Maybe that.
Okay, well, they do hear you, but it's half of the volume compared to me. I'm not sure why that should be.
Trying something like this. Is this better? We'll give him a second because I think it takes a minute to propagate to the chat. We have a reach from Tankman. Another Chitoi reach on 5-pin. I might have waited for that. I also might have gone into reach by discarding the 5-pin to wait for the 8-pin because a potential Suji trap doesn't always work, but it would have been a better signal, I think. Here we are. Let me get back to my chats. Now we're equalized. Okay, excellent. Yes, I added a gain boost to my mic because...
harmonics is folding, I guess. Huh.
Mm.
Oh, not folding very well, though.
Yeah, the one was a little risky.
It's, yeah. I think if you... Yeah.
I'm
not sure. I mean, the white dragons look pretty safe if you're only defending against...
The dealer. But
now...
Well, not the dealer. I'm sorry, Tankman. The dealer now is waiting on the white dragon. But only the white dragon.
Yeah, I mean, we can see that East player now is live and dangerous. Yeah, I guess East player is going for the hopeful.
Well, at worst, they're playing for Tenpai.
Yeah, it's quite early to have done that, but...
A little. Harmonix is not going to end up Tenpai.
No, but I mean, he doesn't. They don't want to throw to the East player at this point because they're so close.
Yeah.
And obviously not going to make a hand anyway, or they. Oh dear, Dora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone makes Tenpai, but Harmonix.
Oh, Harmonix! Oh no.
Better 3,000 than any of those hands. It would have been a much much more painful play. No, I agree. Chat saying throwing honors late in the game when you have a pair is asking for trouble. It's true. If you haven't seen any honors, like in the beginning of the game, you want to hang out with them, but late in the game, it can be really risky if they haven't come out at all.
Yeah, you can usually get a kind of read on people's discards there if they're likely to be waiting there. And if they're only waiting for the dragon, I mean, it's what, 1,000 points. It's not a big deal in the end if they're playing like that.
Apparently, I'm miscalling people because people write their names in kanji, and I'm going to give all of you in our viewing audience a hint. If you write your name in kanji, I can't read it. So I have to guess at who you are. I don't know if you can just tell from my voice, but I was born on Long Island here in New York, and I've lived in the United States my whole life, and I have not undertaken the study of kanji required to read these names. So if you want to look better on the stream, write your name in... Are they Arabic letters? No, it's Arabic numerals. But I guess it's the Latin alphabet. It's
The
a Latin alphabet.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's derived from Arabic, though, even so, isn't it, some of it?
Probably, I'm sure. Oh, a nice Pinfu reach from our current dealer.
With $2.
Reach Pinfu Dora Dora. It's already 4. Solid hand. And Harmonix takes a second to think.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to not reach. You're not gonna make anything better. There's no Sanshoku, there's no Tanya really, unless you're very lucky. I think it's a good call, and it puts pressure as well.
Now that was a tough deal for Harmonix, the 6-0, but I respect the logic they put into that of I have nothing safe, and so if it passes, I have 2 more of them, and I don't have to start asking myself questions until right about now, actually. But the 3 has come out. Everyone's just
sticky situation here.
Yeah. Ooh,
I mean, he does have these 8 pin as well, which look fairly safe. Even at the reach point, I would have said they were, maybe a better throw if you're going to make the gamble. A better throw would have been the 8 pin rather than the 6.
Maybe, yeah. It's a little less juicy.
Yeah.
Tankman over here is just charging ahead. But they're not doing so well points-wise, so they kind of have to do something. But this might be a little bit too far.
I was about to say they've got another dealership coming up. They could.
A little bit too far for Tanya. Also, like it's not even like they have a huge hand queued up, but they are holding all of those 7s. So our poor dealer.
Adino is casting dispersions on your intellect by saying haven't even learned Kana. Why would you learn Kana? How many signs in New York are written in Kana?
Actually, I'll be honest, and I will say a few. Yeah,
of course, there'll be a few, just like there's every Japan town in every major international city these days. But Kana really is not an essential life skill, guys.
Don't let the Japanese education system hear you say that. Sumo for dealer. Reach Sumo, Pinfu, Dora Dora, and nothing on the flip. Oya Mangan sucking more points in and pulling firmly into first place.
East player here who, as I said, we're not quite sure how to say his name. Some people seem to think it's Asao.
Asao?
It's Asu, and I guess it could...
You know, I'll be kind. I will say that I have no problem with names.
Do you know what the problem with those? Yeah, I mean the problem with those kinds of kanji is because they're kind of like those are the ones that have 1,000,005 readings anyway. Because they're very, they've been adopted by the Japanese several times in history, and even if you were to read them as tomorrow, there's 2 different ways you could say it.
Well, I was going to say I have no problem with names written in various characters if I'm given a clear pronunciation guide. How about that? I'll say that.
Yeah.
If I'm given a list of this is how you pronounce my name. Okay, cool. Now I know who you are. But no. Learning Kana is actually on my list of things to do, but it's not necessarily.
It's not something that I think we can expect of.
I wouldn't expect all of our viewers at home.
Of our typical players and viewers and even streamers.
Harmonix is going for broke here. This is...
Yeah, I mean, Harmonix wants to shut this down, I guess.
Yeah, they don't want to lose anything else to this dealer. They've lost enough. They've lost their hopes and their family. and they want to just unseat this dealer.
I mean, this is a good time any because it doesn't look like the dealer has anything from that discard pile. It looks like the dealer's just having a miserable draw.
The dealer is having a miserable draw. I can see it.
So now it's a good time for Harmonix to be like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
The risk here actually is a cross with their 2 Dora hanging out in there. They might be getting somewhere. But Harmonix, Harmonix pushes the Tenpai.
If they don't end up in Footy 10.
Yeah. I think they're looking to see if they can do some kind of toy.
That's a 2 Dora and the Tanyao is enough.
Now that Chi confuses me, Tank Man. Where are we going here?
Huh.
I'm not sure what the valid hand is.
Well, to be fair, if he draws the 1, he's got
a Sanshoku. We're waiting on 2-pin, 5-pin across with 3 Dora now. Tanyo Dora 3, but they're Footy 10.
Yeah, but if you're gonna.
And Harmonix sumos it. And they're Footy 10, and that's the danger of meandering too much with your hand, because had they not discarded that 2, it would have been a sumo. They would have gotten their points.
So now I'm hoping that our North player, Tomorrow Life, or however you like to say his name, I'm hoping that he's just going to be quiet now. He can fast or quiet,
2 Dora in the hand might be worth fighting for, but let's see what they end up drawing.
That's true. We're not in South round though, so that's an ugly little.
Well, no, the Souths are great because that means you can build Pinfu and have that nice safe pair.
Do you know I'd almost be tempted to do half flush?
Ooh. That's rude. But see, you're tempted because it's counter. Like, again, right now, as you said, the play expected from you in this situation as our North player right now is to be quiet. You have all the points. You don't need to do anything. And so doing something a little outrageous kind of turns people on their head a little bit.
Although I'd probably throw out this 3-pin early.
Just get rid of it.
It's because it's not really doing anything. And even if you do manage to push it forward to half flush.
Oh, look at this Ishanten. We have an Ishanten across from us.
Oh yeah. I mean, considering the way the others are playing as well, they'll be like, oh no, it's definitely not a half flush. Oh, throw the 3-pin now. Throw it. Yes.
Oh, wow. All right. This just became a hand worth fighting for. We got Dora 3 in there. There's no
but
other
the South
option.
Is dead.
The South is just the pair.
Yeah, that's a difficult one. Not so much of a fan of that.
Across is Ishanten, a very nice Ishanten. Harmonix is having a little bit of a tough time, I feel, because they've got a few tiles just stuck there. They can't get rid of.
Do you really need that 7? I don't think you need that 7, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't need the 1-pin either.
I think they want to keep the opportunity for the 5-so, but now we go into Riichi on the 1-so, 4-so, with the 1-so dead. And here's a Riichi. The 4-so is almost dead. There's only one 4-so.
Wait, I was about to say, Ipatsuma must be able to see the 1-so is dead. He could have thrown the 4 and then waited on the 4-man and the 7-man. Oh, he came.
Whoa, what terrible luck. Oh, the first draw, the 4, and the flip.
Oh, dear. But still ahead.
Yeah, no, the game moves on. The game moves on.
That sounds like it should be the start of like a Eurobeats track. The game moves on. Oh, Harmonix, you see, this is the nasty hand. Yeah. You have to go for half flush here. You've got no nice shapes.
Yeah.
You've got a load of trashy honors, and the rest is dominated by one suit. You have to go half flush, or
it's true.
Or go home, really.
Oh, but
throw
you can't
throw it. You throw it. Just throw it. You don't need that. It's junk. Oh dear.
You always sound so disappointed. Your disappointment level is so intense when people don't do the plays you think they should.
I just think that's gonna hurt. I think that's gonna hurt.
Well, I can't tell you not to.
See, I was born an old woman.
We got Chitoi attempts from across. Harmonix.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Why not?
Yeah, no, it's definitely getting there.
I don't think they've quite embraced the Cheetoy though, considering they kept that 3-man and dropped the 8-man.
Why is
And
that?
yeah, that's some, it's just a general problem I'm still seeing is that people don't quite embrace the direction that they've taken.
Why the 8 versus the 3 though? Neither of them have come out. So what's the thought?
Well, the 8 is more likely to come out.
Oh, I see.
So if you're going for 7 pairs, the more outside, the more likely you are. And in this one, even you could still make a outside hand and Cheetoy. That would be exciting.
That would be hard, but very exciting.
That would be hard. But then you're not dealer. I mean, you wanna get a nice big hand now, you know?
Yeah.
You're thinking about it now. Oh, the 3. I know there's only one East left, but that means it's even more likely to come out. Sorry, there's only one East left, but then it's more likely to come out if you wait on it. I like those weights. Those are sexy weights.
Note to self.
Yes, when Gemma.
These are the things Gemma likes to wait on. Ishan 10 here on our left.
Yeah. This is good play though. I think generally, I'm not seeing. Just because it's not exactly how I like stuff doesn't mean it's wrong.
But that's not. See, that's a rush. You pull the trigger too early there, West.
Yeah.
Now you're just hoping that you don't get that 5-so, and if you do, you've opened the door for a world of regret.
Yeah, I mean, can he defend? Can they defend? I guess they can. I wouldn't like to defend this hand.
Yeah, it's chewing right now because it hasn't come out at all. It's dangerous.
Ooh, you see that 5-man that West dropped. I guess I would have kept that and gone for the toy.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been a decent switch.
The 3 has come out from the east, so it's a nice safe drop.
And see, the 5-so comes out, and West just has to sit there and hope in temporary Fruity Town and just hope. Okay, now it's cleared up. But again, Harmonix has also done the same thing, where it's the 2.
What?
Thanks.
Wow.
Oh, poor Harmonix can't even sumo it. Poor Harmonix gets bit. This
is what happens when you play like this, guys.
It is. It's what happens when you don't confirm. And deals the door. Why not just the 1 pin?
Dan, that's crazy play. Yaspia says the best part of Hellweights is that someone may be keeping it for safeness and give you the Ipatsu. And I agree with you, Yaspia. You're the best.
It's true, but I do think you got to be a little careful in evaluating what's going on at your table.
Right. Of course. There's always a table context.
Yeah, because some players you'll find, they're totally doing that. Oh, this will be great. But the problem is that when you go for player-driven stuff like that, you often end up making mechanical mistakes and efficiency mistakes that hurt you. So you have to figure out how much you're helping versus hurting yourself.
No one cares about efficiency.
Everyone
efficiency
cares.
Is for girls.
Wait, that's sexist.
9 pin. Oh,
we don't condone that type of talk on this stream.
Hey, you can't tell me what's sexist.
Sure I can.
I guess you could.
Yeah, take that. I can mansplain what's sexist. That's what I'm doing.
Sweet. I don't know why Harmonix is keeping that 9 pin. That 9 pin really is making me very sad right now.
Turning Chindora 3 Manga Tenpai to Toy Dora to Ishan 10. But the problem with the Chindora 3 Manga Tenpai that you're discussing is it's like a half Tenpai. And the other option is you get screwed because you drew the wrong tile.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. You think I'm sexist?
Oh dear, we got a half flush.
Use those words, Yaspia, but I appreciate that you do it for me. I really do appreciate it.
This is a family stream for children.
I know. I mean, it's a shame that Daniel is actually not here because he is a big fan of the tile efficiency.
He is.
More than me, so he's a good balancer, I think, to my.
You're very anti. I just feel like.
I'm not anti. I just think that Western players put an overemphasis on it and disregard the need to be able to find ways to accept tiles that will give you more yaku or more hand. Sorry, like to get more dora in or to get yourself your sanshoku.
Look at our dealer's hand.
Yeah,
Our dealer's hand is looking very pretty. Very
that's
close to
nice. I
Tenpai.
like that. Yeah, that's sweet. But I'm a little bit excited about this now half flush, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was a wise choice, though, dealer. Again, like, you rushed it. And now
Yeah.
you're going to get Tanyao, and you have no ability to reach or get extra points. But you will hold the deal.
Ari, no, corrects me, not Western players, 10 home players. I didn't want to say that because I thought I'd get flamed. Thank you.
Well, you know, the thing is, tile efficiency will take you to a certain point. It is a valuable skill to have. It
Oh,
will
yes.
improve your game. But it's true, it's very easy to get into this head down, I'm only playing my hand tile efficiency race.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a lot of other styles people get into where they just do the style and they stop realizing the ways in which that style holds them back.
And, you know, I mean, that's part of the true, you know, the very good players can change gear.
Yeah.
You know, tile efficiencies on one gear stick and they can, you know, rank up and rack it down whenever they need to. That makes you a very, you know, well, that'll make you a flexible player and accordingly an excellent player.
Ambition's important. Ambition's key. Our dear chat folks. I mean, going for the maximum possible hand every time is going to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
depends on your situation. I mean,
you need
right
points,
now,
yeah.
Right now, our South player needs to shut this down, or they're going to lose their first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, two players very close to them now after that unfortunate throw in, because again they went for that hand that I said they maybe should not have gone for. I'm just saying.
Wow, you are so right all the time.
Thank you.
Everything you say is correct.
You. I know. I am misunderstood in my own time. You know
It's
what?
true.
In 100 years, people will be like, "Wow, that Gemma, she was just so smart at Mahjong."
They will.
So misunderstood.
They'll make a statue of you and everything.
Oh, I hope so. Can we be like Goethe and Schiller and have a statue of us? And
Yes. Yes. So let's see. What do we got? What do we got going on here? Harmonix is sneaking closer and closer to a Pinfu. Tankman has just pulled the trigger on Tanya Dora, and our South player has just gone into Riichi on a 3-6 mon weight for Riichi Dora 2, which is not bad.
Yeah, but this calling, I don't, you know, I don't like this kind of play. I mean, I am preferring Harmonix's play. I think that I can see why Harmonix is the top. They are, sorry, I have no idea. They're doing a really good job of not losing more points in this situation.
Yeah.
They're folding well, and they're very nice. 4-pin, just do it. 4-pin, yes.
Ooh,
and you damned it. And you damned it.
Well, that's just reasonable in this situation. You have a dealer looking threatening. You have another player in Riichi. Chitoi Riichi on the 1-mon only. Yeah. Well, not to mention it's a totally dead weight, but no one else can see that.
No, for the 1-man. The 1-man's safer here. Throw it. No.
The 8, that's risky.
Oh,
actually, no, I'm sorry. The 8's come out. Tankman's thrown it.
Oh, sorry. Really? Was that after the Riichi? Oh, it was. Sorry.
It was.
I had to turn my head on the side to check. But there was also a call as well, so it's
Yeah, Harmonix is the top. I'm sorry, logically sound. Harmonix is top overall in the standings right now. Not top in this game at the moment.
Adino is asking whether there will be a stream of the International Online Riichi Mahjong competition.
I'm actually not sure. That's up to the KML, I believe, the Korean Association. We could chat with them about that. Oh, no. The bane of Chitoi is I drew a Pong. All right, we're just gonna hold with it. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
That's a no-brainer.
Oh my God. Now, on the one hand, I'm not necessarily going to criticize a Rinshan, but on the other hand, I am going to say a con while another player's in Riichi, and it's not you on a hand that's Tanyao, is not like 90% of the time that's going to be a bad play. Very lucky for our dealer. Very lucky.
I'd do it.
You would do that.
I'm not sure if they would. I'm not sure if they would stream the IORMC because Tenha actually has quite strict streaming guidelines. I'm not sure if anyone cares to check them. but I'm not
Really?
sure that you would be allowed to stream it. I don't know.
They have streaming guidelines. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
because I
question
mean,
is, can we do it?
it opens the whole thing up to cheating, you know?
But there's the 5-minute block. I mean, it is guaranteed that as a normal
Right,
observer, if the
but
way
you
we're
could
doing it
actually,
now.
you could know that how someone played. You know, you could know their
True.
play style by watching.
True.
If
I
you
don't
were on
know.
that table, I would raise an eyebrow if someone on my table could see how I played the previous hand or hands, whatever. I'm not sure that would be appropriate, but you would have to. Yeah, as I said, you'd have to check with the Tenho guidelines.
I don't think Tenho cares, frankly. I think we'd have to check with the KML.
Tenho have guidelines on what you can and can't stream.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. People have got in trouble before for it. I know people have had their accounts suspended and whatever else. They're actually quite strict. I mean, you know, people just haven't got caught, I guess.
We have a nice Pinfu reach from our dealer, who has perhaps heard our talk and decided to adopt a more classic playstyle.
We like it.
Harmonix looks like they're trying. They're seeing if
Harmonix
they can push
actually
this.
needs to pull something out, and I think
Full
pushing
flush.
here is you have to. Well, nice.
Very nice pick.
Yeah, Harmonix has to push now because you know.
And then the dealer
They are
can just
losing.
sumo.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you're right.
They're increasingly losing ground to the player opposite them and the player on the left.
Yes, they have to make something happen. And Chinitz, Amangan Chinitz would not be a bad play. I would definitely not complain if that happened to me. I complain a little.
So now they're discussing streaming on what you can and can't do with
Right.
10 hole. I'll let someone else figure that one out. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, dreams broken by dealer. Poor dealer. But it would make sense that I can't stream my own games in real time. That I definitely could see how they.
I said I don't know the rules. I just know that there are rules, and I wouldn't.
Well, we should make sure to follow them because we appreciate having this service to play on. Harmonix Ishan 10.
Yeah.
Not an amazing hand though. So
no, does have the West though. Does have. Oh gosh, that dealer is just killing him. But that is
a bad reach.
Shitty weight that is.
Wow, that's.
Am I allowed to say that word? Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
These are bad words.
That's a crappy weight. Can I say that?
That's fine.
Okay, sorry.
All right, Harmonix decides to break.
Streaming the replays is no issue. We could stream the replays, but whether people would want to hear our beautiful commentary on a replay, I'm not sure.
Everyone loves us. Everyone.
Yeah.
Harmonix keeping the hand alive, which is good. Good play there. Seeing what they can do to not get too far away from Tenpai. That dealer, that's not. Oof.
Harmonix doesn't want the dealer to have more at this point.
Ishan 10 again for Harmonix on Chitoy. Strangely enough, but is it time?
What are you gonna do? 2-man.
No, it's Suji. The 4 is Suji. The 2-man would be death. That's Tenpai actually on the 3-man.
Yeah.
Which is good. Good for them. Because they do have the chance of winning it now.
Oh.
Ooh, where to go with this?
6 though. Okay.
Now they're walking it back with a 3. Actually, Tankman's also Tenpai 4-man, 7-man. We have a whole bunch of Tenpais here. Oh dear. This might convince Harmonix to drop that 2-man, which is the closed weight of dealer for Riichi. Nomi.
People are asking whether they can see the standings. I presume you can do that after this game.
Yeah, we'll be able to see the standings after this game.
Unfortunately, the dealer is on a rampage.
A bit of a rampage. It is South second. Oh, Harmonix, great draw.
I rarely do I say this, but now is the time for Chanter.
Whoa.
I know. Stop the presses.
Well, Harmonix does not agree. Otherwise, one of those 5s would have come out. Now's the time for Chanter. That's not a phrase.
It's not something you.
South is flushing it up.
Yeah.
Harmonix knows what to do. But they've got to move. Again, they can't just sit. Neither of them. Like our player to the left and south. Is that, what was their name? Was Ao something? Friend. Friend.
We're thinking Asao, but we're not sure.
Asao. But Both them and Harmonix need to make something happen right now. Tankman, I'm not sure where Tankman's going, but it's got to happen. It's got to happen. Tankman's going into Riichi
Really?
on the 5 so only.
What?
Again, like
Why?
because the button's pretty apparently because your first
Oh,
draw
look,
after
it's still
Riichi.
3.
First draw after
Why would you
Riichi.
reach that? Why would you reach that? You're like that many points behind. You're not going to make it up with that shitty little hand. Sorry, crappy little hand.
It's a bad hand.
That's not a reaching hand. You got the 3, then I would have forgiven you. At least you had Pinfu.
I'm going to reach Pin Fudora at that point, which is something,
Yeah,
a solid enough hand.
Yeah, no.
No,
Just
it's you don't just do it because you can, but I mean, in their mind, they might just be like, I'm done with this. I'll just reach and let this game end because I've lost already. And the problem with that attitude, really, aside from it just not being a very positive attitude.
Here's the 5. Okay.
But
South player is going to keep the 5 and deny Tankman.
deny Tankman for now.
Well done. Deny. Continue to deny.
But yeah, the problem with that kind of tilt attitude is like you have to think of it in the context of the whole tournament. And losing with 8,000 points versus losing with 12,000 points, that's a 4,000 point difference that still counts in the long run.
That's good play.
They are not willing to deal the red, and that is saving them. Also, our dealer has a pretty obvious so flush going on.
Yeah.
As does Harmonix, so any so tile is going to be seen as incredibly dangerous.
But I would have thought the temptation to push your hand further would have been too much.
Harmonix with half flush Dora for 4,000, which becomes 6,000, and brings Harmonix within striking distance of our current dealer.
And not a bad draw again for Harmonix.
No.
Although our dealer, I like that draw too. I mean,
yeah,
I know I say this a lot. Oh no, what happened to your Sanshoku? Why would you do that? Oh, you ruined everything.
Literally all things have been ruined.
Why would you do that? Why? And you've got white dragons. I could have been a Sanshoku so easily. Oh, just stop.
You're breaking her heart. It's awful.
There it is. There's that too. Oh my days. I hope you realise what you've done and you're screaming at the computer yourself. Ooh. Bad player. Don't do that again.
Incredibly angry commentary.
Sorry. But it's so beautiful. I mean, that's obvious. When you get a hand like that, when you draw it, and your first thought should be, this could be Sanshoku.
Literally should be every...
Most hands, yes. No, I'm not that crazy. I know I've gone down the JPML rabbit hole a little too far. I'm still not that. I've still got a grasp on reality, but that one was a very obvious.
As for Alberazuko, yes, I pray that people learn to deny when they see obvious Honitsus going on at the table. I pray that people get this this logic through their heads that when you know someone wants so tiles, you just stop dealing them and you stop feeding them. It's really important. But yeah, Sanshoku is very important. But now you call the 1, 2, 3 once again. Our
because it's
dealer.
It's the Dora. It's because it's the Dora. And if they hadn't done the other 1, 2, 3, I'd have been like, fair enough. It is the Dora. You get it in your hand and you lock it down. That I'm not so upset by. But just imagine if you'd have kept the other 1, 2, 3.
Well, my problem with calling the 1, 2, 3 is that they're once again left in this position where they have one way they can win with a Haku, and they have another way they can get totally demolished if they happen to draw that 5-mon. Huge amount of risk for no good reason. And Harmonix, if I was Harmonix, I would do it. I would reach right here. Because you have the potential for reach Pinfu Ipeko Dora 2.
I like
it's not Pinfu, I'm sorry, not Pinfu.
Sorry, I like Logically Sound's comment. If you're Daniel, then it's friends don't let friends have Sanshoku dreams.
And again, our dealer gets lucky drawing the Haku. Gets lucky. People have gotten lucky, except for that one time Harmonix got very unlucky.
Yeah, I agree with Yasphere here. He's dealer, I think that's okay. And, locking in your Dora. But if you'd have kept the other 1, 2, 3 and pin, it'd been so good. Everyone would have been amazed at your awesomeness.
It also could have been Chanta. But again, the problem is, I mean, in my mind,
Chancer was a bit of a reach there, I think. But yeah.
locking in your Dora is fine, but doing it at the expense of being maybe actually able to win.
But he became Tenpai when he did it.
I mean, again, he got very lucky and drew that Haku, but that's only going to happen half the time.
He was, he knew he had to draw it if he wanted it. It's okay. It's okay. Well, we'll have to agree to disagree on this one. That's okay.
I'm going to keep making that noise.
Sometimes we can't be happy together. That's all.
No, I'm personally, I really don't like being, especially in that particular position where it's like I could win, or someone could discard the wrong thing, and then I have to watch my winning tile go by. Or worse, I draw the bad one, and now I'm fruity town, and I have to run around like a crazy idiot while everyone else finishes their hand.
Whilst we were talking, Harmonix was making one of the best things ever.
Jeez. Jeez, Harmonix, what are you doing? You don't need all the tiles, surely.
Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
They're just charging ahead.
Mhm. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes. Yes.
Now we're in the land of half flush. We have two complete.
No. This is a full flush. It's going to be a full flush.
It should be, but he's gotten it to half flush. Is what I'm
you
saying.
got it if you can. I'd start calling on this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily disagree there. Ooh. But our dealer also. Oh man, double south. That almost makes up the difference between half and full.
I know. And then this is such a nice one to call now. It's gone. I
don't even know if he has to anymore.
No.
Is he going to do it?
I think yeah.
Is it time?
Just do it. Just do it. Yes.
Riichi.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. You have to.
On the south or the one. So it could be Riichi double south, concealed half flush. Yeah, this could be a big hand.
Exactly, and he's not going to drop it, and he has to go for it because he needs these points. So it's a good reach. Good reach.
Yeah. No. I'm on your side.
Alberzuka, yes, people will be suspicious. I don't think it matters though in this situation. You're going to have to try and draw it yourself. Oof. If these people are playing correctly and they don't have another thing that they're going to drop to you, I mean, apparently though, Tankman just doesn't care.
Deals a 5-pin right into it.
That was very
don't even matter.
Well.
Tankman has a south, but is probably going to end up dealing that 1-pin again right into it. Someone said earlier, are people going to look and see about feeding tiles into an obvious half flush? That's why you don't do that. In that situation, I would think it's, I'm unlikely to, if people are paying attention, they're unlikely to start throwing the circles anyway, because it's already obvious what I'm doing. The reach isn't going to impact how they behave. And apparently the reach doesn't even impact how they play anyway, So you say Tankman shouldn't care, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I think Tankman should care because, again, points you lose are still points you lose. And you know what? Sometimes you're just going to lose at Mahjong. And I think that, even when I've lost, people have come up and you played good Mahjong, but it just didn't happen. And you still have respect for that player, even if they're playing well. And they have to fold and they have to push. And, you can see, this person's just having a bad luck day. I will say I now do personally feel like I've become an accomplished Mahjong streamer because I just use a John Madden-esque tautology. I've never watched John Madden. John Madden, as a football commentator, was very famous for saying things that seemed very obvious and true with great gravitas. And as I just said, points you lose are points you lose. Like, I'm just following in this tradition. Tankman's gone into Riichi with a close weight on the 4-man. Again, I don't understand you. You have so much time. You have so much time to make this better. I don't understand you. Harmonix dealing the Dora right into it, though. A little risky. Harmonix is going to go for it. Why not? He has to. She has to. They have to. Lucky. Riichi Sumo Dora 2. Apparently, John Madden stutters. That is how you unlock the true potential of the John Madden-esqueness. Right, that's it. We're over. Ends the game with final positioning. Unlucky. I think Harmonix played really well, and I think that was unlucky. Yeah, well, I saw a lot of very good luck wins on suboptimal plays. So it was a little interesting. Let's see who else is still playing. But
Big respect to Harmonix. Yeah, we were streaming you, so we obviously gave you the streaming curse.
We gave you the curse. It's true.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
but
it's true,
good
Albero Zuko. I mean, the fact is, those one-sided weight miracles do happen. Let's not pretend they don't. They do. It does happen. But yeah, it happened a lot.
play.
I think, are all the games now done? Let me see.
I don't know. You're in control of this beautiful show.
It's the best show, and I'm looking, but it looks like the games are complete, unless I'm wrong. I'm gonna open up my watching window. I think all games are done.
You just got a window that you can watch anything.
I have a special.
I feel like you just have this window that you can just like, oh look, I'm gonna check out what Gemma's up to now.
Yeah, I'm double checking, but I think all of our games are done, and we can take a look at the results, but I want to make sure that I'm looking at the right sheet again. Please forgive us, because we are dealing with some minor technical difficulties in that our host, because we moved this event, I'm hosting it now instead of Daniel, who had been hosting it previously. So our technical aspects are still working, but minorly off the cuff.
I don't think one-sided weights. You shouldn't be afraid of them. But you should know what you're doing. You should know if it's actually worth it. What Tankman was doing was not worth it.
Yeah, I think you should be a little cautious. I'm gonna fade off to our logo now.
You're fading. Bye. Woo.
Yeah. Well,
the logo of all the holes. I'm
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm starting to get over a little bit. I don't think people appreciate how. If I see it enough, sorry, people who don't know, I have that little thing where I don't like holes. Looking at graphics of holes or whatever. There's a word for it, right? I don't remember what it is. Anyway.
Weird. I think it's just called weird.
Yeah, just lunatic.
Just weird.
But so when I first saw Nama's logo, I was like, really? Really? They must really hate me.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
They've designed a whole organization and logo just to make me feel unwell. It's just some supreme trolling, really.
Let me see if I can. Okay, I have our stats, but I'm going to see if I can't find a way to zoom in on a particular area of the window.
You know what's really bad? Those lotus flower things, that, oh God, when with the little holes and then they've got something else inside them, even just thinking about it just makes my skin crawl. Oh. It's like when people ignore their sandshoku.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm learning.
That's all right. You learn away. I'll just grab it on. I'll just talk to people in the chat. Albero Zuko. I'm so sad I came here this late. You're late? Really? This is pretty early, to be honest. We've got another 4 hours of this nonsense. So thank you for coming here so early. Please stay until the end.
No, I can make.
We got some very good analysis actually in the chat box.
Oh, what are people saying? It's a
bit late now because of course it's happened.
Oh, you mean we have had? Yes. Oh, it's very true.
We've had. Yeah, it's very, very good. I think. Don't just listen to us rabbit on.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of aspects of this game that
This John Madden thing is baffling to me. I'm going to have to check it out on YouTube. I know what this American thing is.
It's very interesting. He's a classic commentator, but again, he had a habit of saying things that were just tautologies, again, with great authority.
Tautologies, that's a good word.
Tautology is a great word.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I'm so hungry at the moment. I've been on this dumbass. Can I say dumbass? That's all right, isn't it?
I think so.
I've been on this dumbass diet now for like a week and like 2 days, and like today is the first day where I actually feel like I might die.
Don't die.
Like yesterday, all I thought about was cake. Literally, all I thought about was cake, and I spent a good hour just going through vouchers for cakes in my area.
Just vouchers for there. What were you at cakesinmyarea.com? Like, is that where you were?
There's a really delicious bakery just on the corner here, and I was like, and it's it's right outside the gym as well. So every time I go to the gym and I come out of the gym, when you're very weakest, when you're like really all I want to do is eat as many carbs and sugar as I can because I'm exhausted, and it's just sat there like there with their like red velvet. And I don't even like red velvet that much, but straight after the gym, all I can think about is red velvet cupcakes. But I'm hoping, if I can just push through for another half a week, I'll hit that point. You know, there's always that obstacle where once you get over that part of the diet, it's easy because your mindset, your lifestyle has just changed. But dear Lord, am I eating a lot now? Like, to me, I don't know. Apparently, this is how it's supposed to work. You know, I've cut out all the carbs. I've cut out all the rice and the pasta and the potatoes, and so I'm having to eat so much salad and meat to make up for the loss of calories that I would normally use to make up for it. Like, really, I ate like a whole lettuce today for lunch. I just chopped it up.
A whole lettuce.
I know, right?
An
I'm so
entire
hungry
lettuce.
right now. I am starving. I am really hungry. I ate like a mini gem cos lettuce, half a cucumber, and some other things went into my salad. Like, and I'm still hungry. Like, will I ever stop being hungry?
These are the key questions that we all have to ask ourselves.
I see. Logically sound, like red velvet. Interesting. Logically sound. If you ever come to visit London, I will buy you a red velvet cupcake. They are really delicious. Even though I don't like red velvet, I recognize the red velvet cupcakes at this bakery are good.
I've gotten our results.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is nothing. It's just water. Thank you.
Are we?
Sorry. I'm reacting.
I've gotten. Hold on. Can I make it fit the screen? Oh, whatever. It's fine. It'll be imperfect, and we'll live with it. I've gotten our results here, so now we can take a peek.
Dr. Ballon.
Oh, it's Dr. Ballon. I know that guy.
Yeah, welcome.
So after round 1, in the lead we have D147G having a good day today, which is awesome. Second place, I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me actually.
Sorry, it's very small on my screen because I'm watching it on here. So
yeah, I'm linking you the. Yeah, here we go.
Teddy Voodoo. Oh, you linking me the actual.
Yeah, now I've linked you the spreadsheet so you can look at it. DDR Dan, who's been performing well the whole qualifier, is in 3rd place. Let's see, 4th and 5th are more Kana character-based names that I do not recognize.
Oh, well, this is the player on the left.
Ah, in 5th place. Okay, doing well, well. And let's see. Let's look at our Canada top. Number 1 is June. 505 Fam in 2nd place. MJ Fever in 3rd. Really close between 2nd and 3rd place. Who's our 4th place here?
Pure Water.
Pure Water. Okay, well you know what?
I know how to read it in Chinese, that one, but I'm not sure I know how to read it in Japanese.
For a character-based name, that's very pleasant. Pure Water. That's nice.
Well, yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, unless it's got some dirty meaning, I don't know yet.
I sure hope not.
I bet it does.
Fifth place is Zoidberg, and then Xian in 6th. These are our positive players. All right, cool. We did it. That's good for us. I'm proud of myself for getting this all working kind of on the fly. So I'm very thrilled. Next thing I'm going to need is like a cool wipe thing to go, like a Monday Night Football style wipe that we can use to transition between scenes.
Oh, Jun Sui. Okay, it's not actually not that different to the Chinese is Jun Shui, and this was in Jun Sui. So
okay, our next set of games is starting up slowly but surely, and we said we were going to give Canada some love this time. So.
Oh, Yasfir is telling me not to Google it. Really, is it dirty? I just don't know enough dirty words in Japanese.
Apparently, I was really hoping that. Pure water. I was like, pure water. That sounds nice.
You know, like the amount of dirty words. The amount of dirty words I know in English, you would have thought I would have got on this for all the other languages. No, well, the link is telling me purified water, so I'm not seeing anything other than bottles of beautiful pure water.
That's all I'm going to think about. So we have 2 Canada games we're looking at right now. The third might be starting. They're starting right now. We have one with June, Element, and Quoiz. We have 505 Fam, Zoidberg, and MJ Fever, and Xian in another one. I think I'm interested in that one.
Okay.
Let's
look at our fans telling me to order an entire pizza. I need to thank you for your support. Thank you.
They want you to order a whole pizza?
I know. When I'm fat and alone on a
Wait. Toot, Mr. Skeletal? I bet I know who that is.
Mr. Skeletal as well.
Mr.
Like
Skeletal.
You a skeleton, is that why?
Toot, Mr. Skeletal getting a shout out on our stream here.
Thank you for your support.
All right, I'm going to update our play window so that we can get to the new game. Here we are. And we can... we were waiting for it to start, but I will...
You need to give me the link, please.
Oh, I do. I do.
You're not as good as Daniel at this.
I'm sorry. I try so hard.
You've come so far.
I know. In the end, though,
Nothing really matters.
no.
I see. We have to wait. Who are we watching, Xian?
Yes. We can watch Shin, yeah. We can focus Shin.
Xian. Mm-hmm.
Are you going to eat entire pizza? That's actually the key question right now that everyone needs to know.
Am I going to eat it? No, I really am not. I'm being so good. I'm not going to waste it now.
In America, you should get like a footlong, and then you get a pizza, and then you wrap the footlong in a pizza, as if the pizza was a tortilla and you were making a burrito.
There's something wrong with your people. Something seriously wrong.
That's how we do it. So I don't know what you might
when
be
I
into.
when I have beautiful clear skin and I'm just like a runway model, then you'll all be eating these words. You'd be like, oh wow, she really did hold on to a diet despite our attempts to sabotage it.
So I'd be like, oh, she really did eat a whole pizza. Oh, I didn't think she would, but she did.
Oh, I could. Yeah, that's for sure. Like, it's like all I want is carbs right now. Like any carbs. Like if someone just gave me raw potatoes, I'd probably try and eat.
Eat raw potatoes.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm using my little Graze snacks to keep myself like from getting in trouble, food-wise. That is.
No, yeah.
Some kind of beet chips. I wonder if these
Beet chips. That sounds terrible.
No, I actually like beet chips.
Huh.
As we talk about the important issues, Dr. Balan wants a pizzone.
I don't know what a pizzone is. It sounds kind of dirty.
It's not dirty, but it's not good.
Did you find a pizzone?
How dare you? If I was to request something, I would request that Dr. Balan bring me a whole ton of incredibly unhealthy donuts.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I keep thinking about that burger place around the corner from you. And they do really nice cocktails. They do those nice wine cocktails. I really want one of those.
I bet we're gonna spend some time there then.
Hells yeah.
It's probable. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out a good spot. We're making a whole plan for you. You're gonna be itineraried all to.
Oh, so those who don't know, I am off to New York on someday next week. I don't know. Whenever my phone reminds me, I have to start packing.
Thursday. It's Thursday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday? Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, I'm glad I remembered that.
I just stood at the airport going like, hello.
Yes, Dr. Balan. Actually, yes. I fully expect you to show up here with a big pizza box, and on top of that pizza box, a big donut box. And we'll wrap the donuts in pizza as our Mahjong game starts.
And could you take photos of it? We need to make Dave watch Hot Fuzz. You've never seen Hot Fuzz?
I've never seen Hot Fuzz. I'm sorry.
Oh my days, we know. I'll fix that. Don't worry. I did make him watch the full Monty when he was here.
She did. I saw it all.
I'm not sure he got it so much.
What do you mean that I didn't get it?
Well, like, you didn't obviously think it was as groundbreakingly awesome. You know, it was that before or after Trainspotting? It must have been after Trainspotting.
Well, you know, I think it was probably more groundbreaking for the time, when a lot of the messages in that movie have come more to light in our modern era in the years past.
That's true. It was pre 9/11 and everything.
Yeah. I thought it was good. I liked it, but let's watch our Mahjong players do the full Monty.
You think you're a bit worried it's going to be like Magic Mike style? And I was like, no. Oh no, we're British. We're British.
The vague implication of naked men was enough.
Sienna's got a lovely starting hand.
Yeah. Oh, you're behind if you just saw Zoidberg Pong the West.
Oh, really? So I'll refresh.
Yeah, refresh. Because Zoidberg is now Tenpai on 5-pin and 8-pin with Dora 3.
Zoidberg. Oh, dear. Yes,
that's a powerful position to be in
there
right
now.
There
you go, and now Zoidberg has won.
MJ Fever was also Tenpai. Probably didn't think Zoidberg could rush quite so fast.
Oh, maybe we should just stream you watching Hot Fuzz.
I don't know if that's a thing.
Well, I don't know. These people here are as incredulous as I am that you've never seen that movie.
Look. If you want to be incredulous about stuff, I will give you no shortage of things to be incredulous about.
Fam, keep the one pin first and then the east. One pin first and then the east.
Just call them fam.
There, well, 505 fam.
Oh, I thought you were using slang.
Oh, sorry, we're supposed to be on she and I don't know why. No, yeah.
I'm like, that's not slang I would expect you to be used to, but okay.
I've lived in central London a little bit, but I've not got to the fam yet. I am calling people man constantly, but I haven't got as far as saying to my friends that they are my fam.
Shen's got that Chanta thing, like, hovering around them. But I don't know if it might be too far.
Is yours timed out? Because nothing's moving for me.
No, mine is a little slow. I have Shen just drew.
Oh, Shen is disconnected. Okay.
Oh, no!
Oh, dear.
Oh, what a terrible time to have that happen.
Yeah.
Poor Shen.
This is one reason why I like Run better, by the way, guys.
Why?
Well, because it has AI, which will play for you if you disconnect.
Another great draw that Shen has to throw because they disconnected. Oh, poor Shen.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Shen just vomits an Itsu right out of their hand.
Dr. Blonde, Dave would like the donuts, please. Please
it is
bring
true.
Donuts for him.
Donuts and pizza would be amazing.
You can all eat them, whereas I can sit here and starve with my lettuce. Thanks, guys.
And Shen deals into epots.
It was not Shen's fault. What can you do?
No. It breaks my heart because again they drew everything they needed for that Itsu. It went right into their hand. And poor Shen. I weep for you. This is the honest compassion from one Mahjong player to another.
Wow, I don't think I've heard this from you. You do sound genuine.
I do. That's awful. I don't feel bad when it happens to you.
Do you know what? My mum met you, right, at the ERC. And I was on the phone to her last night, and she was like, that David Resnick, he's a lovely young man, isn't he? She's like, so genuine, so sincere. I understand why you spend so much time with him now. And I'm like, Mum, you obviously don't know him. He's a twat. No, you're not. David Resnick is a very nice young man.
Oh, whoa. Now,
but not when it comes to Mahjong, he's a git.
Nice is a lie I'll tolerate, but young, you're going a little too far at this point.
You're still young. We're still young. Wait until after 35 and then we can start pretending we're a little bit older than we are. Farnham is the village from Hot Fuzz. You are right. It is a yes. We have to watch it so you can imagine that it was Farnham.
That would be pretty funny, actually. I met the mayor.
You did meet the mayor.
It was adorable.
And we got little pin badges from the Farnham.
So what do we have here? Zoidberg pushing a Tanyo as dealer.
Shen is back online.
All right. Welcome back, Shen, and I am so sorry. I am so sorry for what happened, but you're back in the game. Hopefully you can make something happen and fix it up.
Yeah.
MJ Fever also pushing Tanya really hard, but far away from it. It's kind of like, why? Why are you doing that?
Like that. We don't like people who play like that.
We don't, and we want you all to be our friends.
Yes. This is... Oh, dear. Oh, no. Shen, what are you going to do now? Yeah, fair enough.
Leaving Zoidberg tempo. Oh, you're ahead of me right now, Gemma.
Well, Shen has just got the red dragon and just dropped the red dragon. No,
you're 2 or 3 seconds ahead.
Can you refresh then? I can't refresh to be back in time.
I'll do it at the end of the hand.
Yeah, okay. Two pin, Shen. Do it. Just drop it. Please don't disconnect it again. Oh, thank heaven.
Poor Shen is just thinking, what's the best way to manage this hand? It's a difficult hand.
It's a nasty hand, and you know what? Could end up in Fruity 10 if they're not careful.
Yeah.
Because they've already dropped a 5-man up there.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and you have a Dora. You can't drop the Dora.
No, which means the 5-man's probably going to have to go.
Tempai. Yes, no, just...
Oh, you are ahead. Ooh.
Just reach it. 3 Dora, Riichi. Good.
At this point...
Oh, no, they didn't. No. No.
Ooh, no? Well, you're telling everyone the answer.
Oh, yeah, no, when the 7 came out. No. Oh, oh, you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, oh no, as well.
I did.
Oh,
That's a little unfortunate. This was the time to make the hit. Yeah.
oh no.
This was the time for Xian to push it.
A refresh, refresh, refresh.
Okay. And unfortunately, dealing into the dealer for Tanya Dora 1. I'm going to refresh this right now. Sorry, everyone on the stream. You're watching me reset. Okay, here we go. Back up to speed. Yeah,
haven't
Xian.
seen any floppy doppies.
No Swappy Doppy.
I was in the rules committee meeting yesterday with Grant and George and Sylvan, and Grant started saying swappy doppy, and I was like, it started. Bloody started.
I'm so happy.
Next we'll be saying things like fetch.
Ooh, I don't want to say that. That's old. That's old. Maybe that movie just got to your shores, but it's been around here for a while.
It's pretty. I don't know if it's quite as. I don't know. People still like quoting it here. It's a funny movie.
Oh, I've rotated. I'm watching 505 Fem. I want to be watching Xian. 505 Fem, though, with a lot of good stuff in their hand right now. Xian also, though.
Yeah, no,
We got some Sanchoku action going on here.
Yeah, and they're going for the Sanshoku, the correct course of action. Sanshoku, Ipeiko, Tanya, Pinfu, and a reach.
But Zoidberg, yeah, with a very strong 258 pin
Nice,
weight.
nice change there. I like that because yes, I liked that.
Yeah, that was a good move.
That 9, I'm not so sure about.
Which 9?
And they did drop Dora. How did I not see that? Sorry, I did not check the Dora. They dropped the 8-man and it was the Dora. What were you doing? My days.
Am I ahead of you now? Who's ahead?
The 8.
Xian just dropped a West. 2 from Zoidberg.
Oh, I'm far behind now. Bloody hell. Yeah, that 8-man should have stayed. You should have ripped the plaster off your.
Do it. Xian has a chance.
Yes, do it. Do it. Easy.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is, although Xian doesn't know it, the fact that the 2 and the 5 overlap the dealer's waiting tiles means that they're not in anywhere near as much danger as it might seem. 505 Fam, though, has a tough decision now. Starts taking their hand apart with the 8. The Dora. The Dora is what they deal. Whoa. MJ Fever grabs all the Dora.
Of course. Of course, they're almost 10 pie.
Oh, you're behind too.
You know what? I think when you change player, it actually it does not. 10-hole, why'd you do this to us?
I know. I wish there was a better way to synchronize our watchings. This is tense now. Everyone's looking to see what they can get advantage-wise.
Yeah, I'm tense. I'm tense for you guys.
Yeah. I'm rooting for Xian because they have the Sanshoku. Their play's been really solid.
Yeah, but they did drop that 8-man, so I feel like you should be punished for that somehow.
Oh, but Sumo on the red.
Yeah.
Riichi, Pinfu, Ipeiko, Sanshoku, Dora.
Woo! Flip. Ah, nothing. Still, 12 pies.
Haneman.
That is a nice way to make up for your disconnect.
Yes.
You're almost back up there.
Xian's Haneman Sumo gets him back in the game.
Back in the game.
That's how we say things in America.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's just like that.
Back in the game.
You should contribute.
Well, people are now saying, Told you on me likes the term bin. Or binning.
Rubbish. Double run Sanshoku Ipeiko.
These are just words. I'm not sure why
that would be pretty exciting.
So what more do we got here? Nothing thrilling. Depends on what they do, I guess.
Well,
Dora,
you know what is? Yeah, and apparently 505 Fam wants none of that.
No respect for the Dora.
Like 505 Fam, what I'm seeing here is saddening.
Disrespect. That is disrespectful. Mahjong God will punish you for that kind of stuff.
There's no reason your first discard in a hand should be the Dora.
No.
And if you had just avoided making it your first discard, you would have been in a great position with a
Just
concealed
yeah.
Chundora 3.
Yeah, just don't. You're not. You don't have to. You don't have to push too hard. Just you're south. You know. You're at the top. It's not your east.
You're at the toppy.
They're just
toppy.
They're just playing. They're just playing with their hand now. There's no direction to this hand.
Yeah, no one's really getting anything that says where to go, and no one's really.
Well, no. 505 Fam had a much clearer. Would have had a much clearer direction if they were playing.
Yeah.
Not like that. Just not like that. Gosh, that was one I've been organising. You know, the UK players for our team.
Mm-hmm.
When I sent, I was like, just don't drop the Dora on your first turn. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
It's your only request.
Right, unless you're double Riichi, I just don't want to see it go down. I really don't. And then I think people are now just trolling me because I had one player who will remain nameless, but if he's listening, I know where you live. No, I don't know where you live, but I can find out, I'm sure. Anyway, he sent me a screenshot of him throwing the Dora on the very first throw against a professional player on Mahjong, who I won't name because on Run Run, because you'll be able to hunt that one out then. But I think people are just trolling me now. I think people do it just to troll me. It's like anti-janky do or Gemma do or something, just to troll me. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Back into a game. Boo. And the 2 gave up on that close weight.
Yeah, this is not the most thrilling of hands.
No, again, everyone's kind of noodling around and letting things kind of come to them, but you can also...
505 Fam's hand is nice here, I think, but...
They've gotten it back, but it would be complete if they'd kept those chuns.
Oh.
Just saying, 505 Fam.
They don't care. People who do that
they do. I believe they do care. I'm telling them this.
They do. No, some people, no. They just don't get. Oh dear.
I know they're. You see, these are just the things. You could have had 333, 666, 789, like all of these little pieces. You would have had a complete hand. But every time, people are like wandering slightly in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's gonna happen though. I'm not convinced yet. Well, those red dragons are pretty wrong, actually. No, that's pretty bad.
505 Fam Tempai on 4-so or 7-so.
505 Fam does not deserve it. You do not deserve this. Wow, really? They'd have changed their weight. They'd have been waiting on the 3, 6, and the 9 if they'd have dropped the 4 bamboo. Am I right? Sorry, I'm looking at it with my head like tilted to the side, like a muppet.
Yeah, it would have been a 3, 6, 9 weight.
Yeah, so they for reasons known to themselves, I guess.
It's a little hard to read that. They might not have been able to see it clearly.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping if it was in front of me, I'll be able to see it. If I didn't have to tilt my head, like a crazy.
And the hand ends with everybody Tempai but Xian.
So wait a minute, Fam. Sorry, let me summarize crimes against Mahjong. Through the door the first time round, which was a value tile, and then proceeded to neglect a better weight. 505 Fam, you do not deserve your lead right now. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
We should keep a list of Gemma's crimes against Mahjong. Ooh, harmonic. I'm saying harmonics is the bottom player. Last game, Xian putting together a pretty good hand here. Look at all the right draws coming on in.
Yeah, it's not nice though.
You have to find something bad about everything.
No, it's not their fault. It's just I don't think this is one of those ones that you're not really sure sometimes whether you should push or not. See, I probably kept that red dragon because it's safe, but I'm the safe tile stacker, so
a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's good.
That's nice. Now I'm a little bit more excited. Now, question to you, David: do you call for the east if it gets dropped?
In Xian's position. It depends on. I might let the first one go.
I would not, because if you call it, then you've reached your Tempai situation.
Which he has.
Yeah.
But they lost Ipeko?
No, it's not such a big deal. I mean, you're moving it round.
It's not awful.
No, I think it's a good move personally.
I'm not going to say that's a bad call by any means.
No, and this is a more interesting problem. You see, might have been tempted to move away from Tempai, drop an 8-man so that I can take a Dora.
I was thinking you would be interested in that.
Yeah, but maybe that's a Gemma style. Then I'd have East and 2 Dora. Now that's not bad.
That's better,
not bad at all. And considering the point difference here is very small.
Yeah, no, it's not the worst chance.
I mean, again, but that's very non-tile efficient. Of course, I'm moving away from Tempai. I'm just like screw tile efficiency. But
well, no, you're doing it for a reason.
And the good thing about being a Dora sponge also means that by absorbing the Dora, you're not throwing them into other people. You don't want to get in a situation where you can't use that Dora, so you have to throw it. It's inevitably very dangerous, and someone might have to take it, or just having to dismantle your hand because you can't build the Dora into it. So that's why I feel if you can build the Dora, if you can make a structure early on to accept the Dora, you should just do it, no matter what, even if you have to move away from Tempai a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think it is important to have the ability to take those tiles in.
It's a little defensive as well.
Pardon me. MJ Fever holds the 4-pin for some reason. And Zoidberg gets in that terrible position where they drew the wrong side of their weight.
Yeah. Life sucks.
Well, life doesn't have to suck if you're careful about not putting yourself in that position.
Don't just go for Tanya. David,
yes.
Question from Yasvia. We should have a tournament where that list actually affects the final score. I'm not sure what that list be.
Oh, the list of sins against Mahjong.
Oh, then my list. I've got a long list.
We could do that. We could have like a quality tournament where everyone's play gets graded for mistakes. And that's your actual score.
It's very subjective, though, isn't it?
Not of course it's subjective. Okay. That we tell them that going in.
It's like Dancing with the Stars, right? I'll be one of the random judges. No one knows.
Yeah. Does Shen hold or does Shen break? Where do they go?
Swappy doppy.
Shen holds. No swappy doppy.
Victory. That's a moral victory, Shen. Even if you don't win, that was a moral victory.
The 8s are dead, and the 5s are all that's left for poor MJ Fever. They don't know the 8s are dead. But the 5s are almost dead. There's only one 5 not in anyone's hand right now. And it doesn't look like they're going to get it. That's Tempai for everyone but 505 fam. And again, poor Zoidberg missed out on a win because they took that risk of calling and not having their Yaku assured. CS Blue just won Yakuman, says Kappa 55678.
Oh, really? Oh, I want to see that. I have to go back on a replay or something.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happened with that. That's exciting.
I guess Zoidberg is on top, so they were looking to shut it down. But really with that, I wouldn't. No, don't do that. What is Xian doing here?
They have a hand that looks pretty close. It's I
guess. You could make a Sanshoku here if you're very lucky.
I'm seeing MJ Fever getting Sanshoku Chanta on the table with the right draws.
MJ Fever, oh yeah.
So maybe MJ Fever's starting rush wasn't so awful. They're Ishanten on that Sanshoku Chanta.
Oh.
And Xian's Ishanten in general.
Don't call that Red Dragon.
Oh.
Deary me. Why would you do that? MJ Fever, you're so far behind. You need to.
Hold on. This is Xian's moment. Do they go for the Sanshoku and work the Dora in? They are doing it.
I like it, Xian.
Good for you. Good for you. Now, it's true that MJ Fever looks like they're going a little fast, but at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to beat them.
They shouldn't have called that Red Dragon.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's not the worst, but that's a little rough.
You're going to have to... Well, what do you do? You're going to have to give up your Sanshoku hopes, I think. Oh, no. 2-man. You have to throw that. Or 5-6. Okay. Okay. I might be thinking I might break the 5 and the 6-man. Oh dear. What did you do?
Tanyo, I guess.
I guess. I don't like it though. I don't like it at all. What is all this pon chi nonsense?
Everyone's getting antsy because they think people are getting really, really close. All this calling's happening. They think they got to rush, otherwise they're not going to get their points in.
But you don't. If you think everyone's close, you can just be quiet. Just hold. You don't have to. You don't have to win every hand. It's okay. Ah.
All right, 4-pin, 7-pin for Xian, which makes 7-pin a very dangerous tile that our dealer's going to throw and right into the double roan. One of which is Tanya Nomi, but the other of which is Tanya Dora 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't show it.
So, but Xian is
really close.
Nice and close
really
now.
close now. South first. MJ Fever's lost a lot of their points.
Yasvi is complaining that we're a bit off sync. I don't know what that means.
I'm not off sync. I have to be.
Off sync. The white dragon just got discarded. North got discarded. Red got discarded.
I'm watching our stream. Yeah, 1 pin out.
Okay. I don't know what they're complaining. Yeah, this is a very close game.
Yeah.
Even though Xian got disconnected, though, it's still an achievement. Xian got disconnected, threw in nastily because couldn't do anything, of course.
Yeah.
And has come back, risen from the dead.
Oh, absolutely. They've done very well. And they have some good raw material in their hand here.
Mm-hmm.
Although, Zoidberg has some nice stuff too.
505 Fam is just going fast.
Yeah, Zoidberg takes the hots, lets the east go, which is actually reasonable.
Yeah.
And is now Ishan 10. 505 Fam rushes to Tenpai. Well, not Tenpai, actually.
No, not. Odd. Okay.
Zoidberg gets a Tenpai.
Zoidberg is Tenpai, yeah.
The Forso is entirely in people's hands right now. Ooh.
6 pin.
Xian is ready to rock.
It's interesting.
This is stressful.
I don't know why we play this game. It's not too stressful.
MJ Fever abandons Adora. Zoidberg lets the other east go, which is totally reasonable.
I see. Xian likes Ipeco, I think.
I also like Ipeco.
It's not your friend. He'll love you and leave you.
The 4 right into Zoidberg.
The problem with Xian there is that by going for that, they were in danger of being 3-10 because the 1 pin was down in their discard pile. Oh, Xian, what are you going to do?
This is kind of an exciting draw.
I don't have 9 pin, because what you're going to do, you've got a Dora there. Just throw the 9 pin. Just throw the 9 pin. Oh.
So you're ahead. It looks like Xian might have disconnected again. Or at least they timed out.
Oh. No, they're still with us. I still think the 9 pin would have been better. Oh, see, now you've got another Dora.
Yeah, could go.
This is going to be Toy Toy.
I was going to say, could
Toy
be driving straight towards Toy Toy.
Toy Toy. Now, at what point, if you were going to go for Toy Toy, let's assume with this hand, well, what you got right now, and you've decided you're going to go for Toy Toy, which do you call? Do you call the white dragon? Do you call the 9 pin? Do you call the 8 pin?
I'd call pretty much any of them at that point. If you're doing it, you got to just do it.
I probably wouldn't call the 9 pin still. I'd call the white dragon and I'd call the 8 pin.
Maybe not first. It does reveal a lot.
Yeah. I feel like it gives a little bit more information away than quite necessary until you could build something else, you know? You need to make sure you've locked in your Yaku, which of course neither the 9 pin or the 8 pin are.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Xian's got Toy Toy curse though.
Oh. Should have. Oh. Yeah. No. Everything that they kept in should have dealt. They should have dealt the north actually because one had already come out.
You know what? Interesting. I always said I kept 2-man because they've thrown the 5-man, and now if I know a lot of these players are probably going to be playing Suji quite strongly. So if you'd have kept the 2-man and you'd have collected the other 2-man. Oh, this is nice for them. You collect the other 2-man. It's very likely another 2-man would have been dropped.
Yeah, deal the what? Oh, footy 10.
Still, doesn't matter. They're not anything right now.
Yeah.
You could still draw it. Oh.
What?
I feel Xian's panicking now.
I think so.
10's not the worst. I mean, you've got to think that a lot of your wins are going to be with sumo if you're playing against strong players.
Yeah, a reach from 505 Fem.
Oh dear, I feel like
4-7 weight. Yeah, Xian's falling apart here. Again, this is the kind of play that happens when you start being like wishy-washy about stuff. You start getting worried and you start playing not directly towards what you're doing.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Xian attacks there to become Tenpai on the 1-so and the 4-so, which are not tiles they will ever see.
Xian did draw the 6.
Yeah. It all came to them.
Of course, they may not have drawn the 6 if they hadn't have made those calls. To be fair.
Sure.
But now what are you gonna do? You can't fold now. You just have to keep going. Don't fold. Yes, just keep going. I know it sucks, but you can't.
Yeah. Reach Pinfu, nothing. So not an expensive deal in, but it was avoidable. It didn't have to go that way. It didn't have to be that way, my friend.
What's a 0p, Yasvia? I don't understand what a 0p is. I thought we went 1 to 9 in this game, but maybe that's where I've been going wrong. I didn't realise there was another tile.
Yeah, you don't know the 0p.
Oh look, Xian, it's a bloody Sanshoku again. Sanshoku, do it.
After throwing the initial 6p. Are you implying the red 5 is referred to as 0?
Oh really? Are they? Oh, okay. Aka 5. Yeah, red 5 is 0. Interesting. I've not seen that notation.
Oh, is that a reach? Hold on. It's a third turn reach from MJ Fever on a nice 3-pin, 6-pin weight with Dora 2 and 2 reds. This is what happens.
I know, but look, it's gonna be Sanshoku. Aren't you excited? I'm excited.
Where's Sanshoku?
Xian!
Ah! It's true.
Oh no, what are you doing, Xian? Why that one? No, the 2.
Yeah, why the oh, you had the Sanshoku there for you.
The 8 is the Suji for the Dora.
And now you
crazy? Are you crazy?
Would have been Tenpai on the nice Pinfu anyway, but you didn't do the thing. Oh.
No, you're not
dear.
Tenpai.
Now you're just nothing.
Bad. Now everything's bad. I'm just gonna lie on the floor. Why would you do this? Like, I understand sometimes it doesn't happen if it's two-sided, but you'd have been like a little bit closer. Did someone reach?
Yeah. Zoidberg on the 6-so, 9-so.
Do you reckon that people see Sanshoku in their hands and they're like, I know Gemma's watching, and I know that it'll really upset her if I don't go for it, or if I get it tantalizingly close and then for no good reason move away from it. No good reason.
I think people don't really think about it that much, frankly.
Really?
I think it's not a...
of their world?
No.
Oh, that's interesting. I had not thought of that.
I mean, it's 2 Han. It's a strong hand.
Yes, Yasvia, you wouldn't. Yasvia wouldn't destroy my Sanshoku dreams.
No. Of course, right here we're at the point where where Shin would have sumoed, but instead, MJ Fever sumos, reach sumo Tanyao. Oh my God. 8.
Nice.
Baimon sumo for MJ Fever, bringing them back in the game. And knocking everyone else down.
Don't mess about. Well, Orasu, Southport, Orasu.
And everyone is ridiculously close. Wow, nice initial draws there.
What do you do?
Just call everything like a crazy. Because you
No,
just
you
drew
do
the
not.
perfect tile. Yeah, you do.
certainly don't throw the white dragon first.
No, you
Eight
definitely
man.
don't do that.
8 man.
I was thinking 1 man.
No, 8 man.
Why
There
8?
could be 8. You could maybe get a Sand Shocker.
No. Stop! Alright, that's a Sanshoku too far.
No, you see, and don't call the first West. Wait. It could come to you. Because now what? You're just going to have what? Your 2, 3, 2. So, I guess if you want to take
It's not
second
so
place.
bad.
Okay, no, okay. Shien wants to take second place, maybe not going for first. If that's your goal, then you're doing it right, and I salute you. But
No,
if that's not your goal,
I think Shen wants first, but it's going to be only
do you reckon
3.
well, then Shien's going to have to change it into a half flush. No, I need to.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that.
It's not not doable here.
Yeah.
You've got 2 Dora, you've got West. If you can make a half flush, you've got 5, you've got 8,000. You can do it. So you're going to have to call. You're going to have to call your E-pin though. Ah. Did you have the auto button pressed down? Is that what happened, Shien? Did you have the auto button? Oh, we go into West. Oh, right, of course.
Oh, everyone's too close, but that does bring Shen into first because they
It
did
does
win
bring
off.
yes. Oh no, because they hit straight. They hit straight on. Yeah, of course, because they hit straight on 505
A
fan.
lot of luck going on here.
So now with the 10-hole rules, someone has to come above 30,000, if I'm correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
No, you are absolutely correct.
I'm not a 10-hole player.
You should be.
Oh, sorry. Yasvia would discard his Sound Shoku just to be mean to me. That's fine. Don't worry. I remember that one.
How dare he?
I've got a question about 10-hole.
Okay.
You know those little coloured bars above the zeros?
Yeah, I wonder what they mean.
Yeah, okay, you don't know either.
No, I have no idea.
No, I mean, I'm sure if I looked online and read the things, but I'm kind of just hoping someone will tell me.
Going through my Grey snacks at like a prodigious rate because they're all I have right now. I haven't ordered any food.
Well, you've got your donuts coming from Dr. Ballon.
I sure hope so.
I really want some donuts.
Well, we'll get them when you're here. They are incredible donuts, for the record.
Thanks for that.
I will be eating them, and I will be live blogging how amazing they are.
Just tweet me, just constantly, like photos.
Still
Thanks,
chewing,
guys.
still tasting good.
Delicious sugar. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, ooh. Shien has got interesting. Oh no, they're not going to push too hard on this one. Okay. I think that's okay.
Potential Itsu.
Yeah. It's a reach, but yeah. I think maybe so Riichi and a red 5.
It's not a reach, there are 2 Shanten on that Itsu.
No, I'm just saying if they were to... Sorry, in my mind, they had discarded the 2-man and were Tenpai. Sorry, I realise that you can't see everything that goes on in my head. I don't think Itsu's... It's not... No, not Itsu. That's 7. Is that 7 worrying them? Interesting.
Zoidberg's having a nice time.
Oh, blue is male. Oh, this is the gender. Blue is male, red is female, and green is AI. Okay.
But why does Shen's have a little
Okay,
swoosh
so, but
on
then,
it?
yeah. Why do sometimes they kind of? I know what you call that effect.
So Zoidberg, just so everyone hears, is sitting there Dama on the 2-pin or 4-pin for Tanyo Dora 2 or Dora 3 or Dora 4.
But so people who know what the little color bars, why do they fade out into white sometimes? Like they fade out into different colors sometimes.
Khan.
Oh dear. Now
Khan
you've
has been
upset.
declared making South Adora as well.
Now you've upset David. And Shien has lost their lead. So there is still all to play for.
Yeah, we're still moving.
But if you made a 3-9 hand with the Renchan, you would be above 30,000, Shien, and you would be able to win. So, what have you got? You've got a Dora. Dora Tanya Riichi would get you there. Dora, Tanya, Riichi. I don't see a Sandshocker, unfortunately, but we can't have everything in this life, can we?
It just means you're not looking hard enough.
I know. Well, that's why I'm not a very good professional. 7-pin, yes, that's correct. I am such a backseat Mahjong player.
A little bit.
I'm one of those people who, like, if I sit next to the driver, I'm there, like, pretending to put my foot on the brake. And a Dora, nice. So now I guess you're gonna go for a Dora, Pinfu, so 2 Dora and a Pinfu. I would dammer this one.
Ooh, tricky.
Oh, now that's, oh dear. Let's see what goes down.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, that's easy.
Waiting on the 2-pin or 5-pin.
Oh, okay. So the little white line thingamabobber is the lead.
Xian.
It gives the lead. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the crowdsourced wisdom.
But it's not enough to get any. Oh no, it is. It's enough to get 505M exactly to 30k.
Yeah.
And win the game.
Nice.
505M in first, Zoidberg second.
Oh, I think Xian did very well considering the terrible disconnect situation.
It's true, and MJ Fever's Baimon brought them back from the brink of not being there. Let's see if there are any other games still playing. Yeah, anything above 30k, dummy, right? Anything above 30k.
Can we have a look at this Yakuman? Is there a possibility that we can check that replay?
I don't have... The replay links go away.
Oh, no.
So, unfortunately, I don't have that. What I do have is another Canadian game. We can watch the other one and see where we're at over there. So I'll paste you the link.
Canada.
And then I'll put it into my wonderful place here. And we can go to watch it and see what's going on in this game. We're in South Fourth. Oh, we're in Orasu again. Very close to the end here. Element Quo is Element's winning. Reach from our dealer on 1-so 4-so. But it looks like it's not going to go anywhere. Our poor dealer looks like they've been taunted by a potential Rianpeiko.
It doesn't happen. Like, I've never seen a Rianpeiko. Like, never.
Everyone Tenpai but Element. The hand's going to continue.
It's like the fabled other Sandshoku, where you have the, like, the pongs, the triplets, all the same, but in different suits. That doesn't exist either. Like, that's just folklore.
Well, it doesn't happen, or it's not a real rule?
No, it's a real rule, but it's only put in there to, like, upset you. It doesn't happen. I've seen people try it sometimes, but it doesn't happen.
Once.
I don't believe you.
I did.
Photographic evidence it didn't happen.
Oh, I don't know where I put that.
No, it's because it didn't happen, you know? The government pay people to say they got it once, but they didn't.
What? Maybe your government, your socialist government, believes in all kinds of Mahjong equalities.
Sandshoku for all. Draw Wizard's hand is nice. Nice but difficult.
Yeah, it's not an easy hand to finish out.
No. Potential Sandshoku from Element. The Element doesn't really need to push it at all.
No, right now, well, no, Element's not in the lead. Quo is in the lead. So
sorry.
If Element wants to win...
Quo is in the lead, sorry. I read it as 193 because it's upside down for me.
Oh, strange,
it's
Element.
Not 391.
I would have discarded the 2-so there, actually.
Oh, really?
Well, then you would be ready to get a nice two-sided weight on just about anything.
Sandshoku.
It's not happening at this point.
It is happening. Just have faith.
I don't have faith in Sanchoku. Don't tell him.
No. Jaspia asked if CS Blue can submit their replay or anyone in that game. Yes, please. Can you please?
Yes, if someone gets us the link, we'll gladly take a look at it. It's just that we can't get it because of how the tournament lobbies work, and you have to be like crazy diligent. See, with that 3, Element would be able to go into Reach with a nice 2-sided weight, but
No, it's
they're
fine.
taking a different tack. That's okay. I see what they're doing. They're making it happen.
Pinfu.
Pinfu,
With potential. I only need 1,000 points.
Yeah, only 1,000 points will win it for him, so they don't really need. And there's 4,000 points on the table in Reach deposits.
There are. So really,
anyone winning this, if Element wins this at all, they've got it. While our dealer and June and our dealer and June are the 2 that I'm talking about, have a long way to go. So really, June is a little bit out of it. The dealer just wants to rush, which is how they've clearly been playing, but they're going to have to deal a door to do it. All right. They're now waiting on 3-6 Mon for Tanya Odora. But again, as dealer, they can just keep
what's
it going.
Quo is going to do? Yeah.
Quo ends up dealing in.
So now Element is on top.
Our dealer gets 7,000 points out of that. That's like a Mangan just for rushing Tanya due to all the points on the table.
That's the power of being dealer.
Now, well, our dealer is still... Our dealer could take second place with a direct hit dealer Mangan.
Oh, nice hand. Strange way to take it. Oh, curious. I would not have expected that.
Where are our Hatzes? Uh-oh. June has the Hatzes. And that looks dangerous to me.
The Hatzes.
Hatzes. Jan Hatzes.
So Element obviously now wants to end it. So calls for the Red Dragon. Good move, I think.
Yeah, Element's just like, let's get out of here. I'll win. We'll just run.
Yep. Huh?
Whew.
Lucky.
Look at that. Look at
that.
that. Our dealer is making it happen a little bit here. A little bit of a surprise, but they're getting the Nagane.
North.
What?
Yeah, I guess so.
There, it's Nagane. It's happening. It's all happening for them.
Ah, nice.
Now.
Don't reach it.
Yeah, Ipeko Nomi.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just hang out. Hang out. Wait for someone to
chuck
that 9
pin. Or you can change your weight. Yeah, or change your weight.
Yeah, or you can get to Pinfu. Which would be awesome.
Oh, the Ampeko.
No, it's never happening.
Next draw.
Here come the Hatzes, though.
Next draw, he's going to draw the 8. I know it.
Very dangerously, June is now Ishanten on that Hot Store 3.
Oh, he didn't draw it.
No,
Don't get distracted. Keep going forward. Ah, nicer.
Yeah, now June gets Tenpai on just a 3-mon.
Don't get distracted. Yes, keep going. Yes. You're doing the right things. Thank you very much.
All right, Element's waiting for 5-pin, 8-pin.
Oh, there it comes down.
Oh, but our dealer once again snags it out from under people with Ipeko Nomi. 3,200 points just clawing their way up. And now, Mangan Sumo from the dealer will get them into second place. But no one looks to have a fast-moving hand this deal. Well, Element has some stuff going on.
iPod 111 would again like to see the standings. I'm not sure how you make that happen.
Again, I can show the standings when we're done with these games.
Oh, look, I found an apple.
You found? Is it lying on the floor?
No, it was in the. I hadn't unpacked the shopping bag properly.
I do hope
we have an apple tree. It's like a mini orchard in my living room.
Ooh, I just received a message with the from Yasphere with the log for the Yakuman. So after we're done with this game, we'll take a look at the standings and then we'll go through the Yakuman log from last game while everyone sets up for the next.
Well, this apple is very sour.
Hmm. I can hear.
It was a mistake.
Reach from Quo is on 3-mon only. Not sure what they're going for here.
Yeah. Are they just sick of it? They've got their own wind and Riichi.
Yeah, it's not enough to get them anywhere, but it could end the game with them in second place. They might just figure, I'm not improving this, let's just do it. But that's a little risky because again, look at
Well, I mean, I haven't kept the Canadian rankings in my head, so it depends where it's ranking, where their ranking is really, I guess.
True.
Oh no, now we know their gender because they've got the blue lines.
Well, U.S. third round already kicked off. Oh wow. Okay, we'll still make sure to look at the Yakuman. Don't worry.
Yeah. But now I can use his because I know they're a boy because they've got a blue marker. Or
oh, that's true.
At least they've reported that they're a boy, and
frankly,
that means they must be happy with it.
That's enough for me at this point. So yes, everyone,
To be
from
fair,
now on.
I play as a boy on Tenho, and I do play so.
I know there are many people who prefer to play on Tenho using female identifier. Because they prefer that voice.
Really? But it's so high pitched.
Well, that's how they do. Let's see. June is making something of themselves here.
That's exactly why I play as a boy, because I can't stand.
Is that a good deal? Reach. They deal Adora to get Reach, Tanyao, and end up dealing into Quoiz.
They had two Dora, Riichi, Tanya, Dora.
Yeah, but they got rid of Adora. Dealing into Quoiz, which does not get Quoiz over the top.
No. Very close though.
Yeah, very, very close game. Leaving Element on top with Quoiz in second, and our erstwhile dealer making a comeback in third, and June is last. So let's go to the standings.
Arino has pointed out that apparently the female voice gives better luck.
Ah.
Must. I obviously didn't read the Wikipedia page about that, but it must be true.
Take a look at the standings. Oh, I can't read any of the names that are leading.
Do you want to send me the link?
I sent it to you earlier, didn't I? It's the same link.
No, it's the same link.
The document's just been updated.
Oh, gosh. It's very exciting living in the future, isn't it?
It's crazy.
So, the US, right?
Yes, we're looking at US first.
We're not sure. Someone reported this name is supposed to be read Asao, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I'd read that. I could probably check.
Well, they did excellently in round 2, bringing them up to the top. Our next person is what?
Spica Teddy Voodoo. I'm not sure that's Spica Terrible.
Well, they're in second, having performed well in 2 rounds in a row. DDR Dan stays positive for round 2 to stay in third place. D147G has a slight negative, dropping them down from the lead to fourth. Harmonix brings it back up into 5th place with a big positive win, and Penguins is cruising on 2 kind of middling wins. Tankman also seems to have had a good game.
Pulled it back.
Yeah, pulled it back quite well. Let's take a look at our Canadians. 505 Fam with 2 solid victories in a row is pulled into first. Element repaired the damage from their first round, going up, but June lost a lot of the points they'd gained in round 1, bringing them down to a total of 25. Zoidberg keeps their kind of like keeping a positive attitude, slowly climbing up the ranks. MJ Fever also losing a little bit out of that first round, while Rhea brings themselves back up to neutral with a big play.
That's very, very sacky play there.
Yeah. Let's see. I have a link here, and this link is for a log file. And let me see if I can find this Tenho. I'm going to take a look. It's not a Tenho. I'm sorry.
No, the Yakuman.
Yeah.
Can I have the link too, please?
Oh, I don't want to share it with everyone.
Well, you go back to stream it.
There we go. I got it. I see. Here it is. And I'm going to switch over to. Oh, can I? Is it going? Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay. Which hand was it?
It's. You can see if you go to scene, it'll show the one that has 32,000 points as the end.
Oh yes, that's right.
So I'm going to move a little forward through it. It is 30,000 for our player here. So it's our hand here, and you can see as we step through, it looks like what ends up happening is it
Wow.
slowly,
That's a tenuous position to be going for that from.
a little bit,
They don't really pull it off, do they? They do. They bloody well do.
yeah, as we can see, slowly but surely, this kokushi forms.
I can't. But wow, 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 wow,
And on the last tile,
wow,
that is a Hote kokushi
wow.
made by a crazy person. Incredible, incredible game
Okay.
changer right there.
I can't. At what point were they like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go for Kokushi.
I
What?
don't know. I don't know. And they were
How
just
many tiles did they start with? Let me just pull it all the way back. So their starting hand,
absolutely
the
incredible.
deal, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those tiles.
They went
they
from
don't use their
5 to kokushi in one hand. I mean,
Oh my days, this game's the worst.
and then the last tile,
I'd love to know.
kokushi.
Can you interview this person? Like, I
We
need
can
to
we
know.
can find them if you want. We can
I
definitely put
need
out
to
the
know
call
at
to
what
ask
point
them
they were like, yes,
if they will
Kokushi. This
hang
is
out with
Kokushi.
us.
I need to know exactly when. This is insane.
It is quite interesting
This is the kind of thing that haunts my nightmares.
that this has happened.
Unbelievable.
I don't know who this person is. I just got a friend request. Let's take a look at our games and see. Here we go. We'll go back to an American game this time. Let's look at we got DDR Dan and Big G. We got Q and XGeo. We haven't watched DDR Dan yet, have we?
Not this time, no. We were quite fond of him. Wow, that is an insane Kokushi. We were quite fond of him before, though, weren't we?
Let's watch DDR Dan as we go back to the US. We did 2 Canada games last time, so we can do another US game and even it all out. So let's see where we're at as we transition to the play window. Bam. I'm getting a little better at this streaming stuff, everyone. Check it out. Everyone applaud and praise me.
Woo! Dave's the best.
Yeah, I can think of a lot of
Wow.
stuff I would do to make this better, though. I'm really going to be working.
I think you need some music, you know,
We
like
do.
to
We need music. We need a Riichi. Close weight on the 4, man. And a Sumo Kitty Reach from Brewer. What do we think about Sumo Kitty Reaches?
I don't know because you didn't link me the game.
Oh no! I'm keeping it all to myself.
Oh, you're just so good at this.
I don't even need you anymore. I've moved past you. We don't need you here. Sorry.
Fine.
It's been real, but
I just go back to my tea drinking and singing in the rain and all that stuff. I don't know what I do.
In the rain. Who doesn't like singing in the rain?
I don't like the rain.
No, I don't know. You live in the wrong place.
Well, I know, right? Who are we focused on?
We could watch. Let's focus DDR Dan. Actually, I'm watching everyone. But let's look at DDR Dan. Brewer across had gone into did a Sumo Kitty Reach. Now everyone's
being aggressive. Why? Oh dear.
And Sumo's it.
Yeah.
Reach Sumo Tanyo. Well, good luck, but a little rough. A little rough. Knocking DDR Dan off the dealership. Bring themselves into the lead. See what we got going on here.
Not thrilling, that starting draw, but no one seems to have anything particularly exciting.
Yeah, seems like everyone's just kind of getting started.
We are in E3, so people are going to have to start. We're very close. I mean, if someone wants to pull away and end this, then they should start thinking about doing so.
Yeah, we need people to start start making their fortunes here at the table.
Huh, the 9. Interesting. I wonder why you like the 2 pin so much, DDR Dan. What do you think that's doing for you? I don't think it does anything for you.
Oh god, Dr. Balan says donuts incoming. That's like the best 2 words I've heard all day.
I am not in Japan right now. I'll probably be in Japan later this year sometime. I have to work it out. As I said, next week I am going to be in New York. I am a citizen of nowhere. But yes, right now, right this very second, I am in London,
I
which
told
is no longer in Europe.
We
No
were-
longer in Europe.
It isn't. It's gone. They removed it.
No, well, Europe should be having a party because the losers have left.
I told everyone we were offering an American citizenship to the top player at the European Championships.
I should have told me that before. I would have played
know.
her.
I know. Well, yeah, it's. We were trying to see if we could get the best talent out of Europe, so we could just pull them all here.
This is Sanshoku time. Sanshoku time, DDR Dan. It's coming free. So yes, okay, thank you.
This does leave DDR Dan in good position for the Sanshoku, as Brewer gets Tenpai on 3 pin. Looking to once again snatch a quick.
Why is Brewer?
Oh, pardon me, I'm hiccuping.
I don't think you need to play like that, Brewer. The White Dragon Dora. It's not bad. It's not good.
And he
I
sumos it.
sumoed it again.
Having good luck. He's having good luck here. But he's winning small hands, and the problem with that is the game keeps advancing.
Yeah.
And
And
that
someone's
means,
just going to hit you with a big hand. It'll come. It'll
yeah,
kick you,
it's a little rough. Not quite banking enough points to start playing like that at this point. Let's see, 4, 5, 7, 9. Ooh, our player sitting in the south position has some exciting tiles to be calling.
Yes, start the call. Do it.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh, look
Just
at
throw
that.
the red door. Great time to throw a red. Oh, really? Would I actually? No, I might throw the 6-man. But I'm
Yeah.
not upset that you threw the red door.
It's not a bad choice.
It's not the worst. Yes,
Just
Pont.
take it.
Yes.
Just take it.
Yes.
Just take it.
Just
Take
go
all
now.
the points. It's all over. It's
Yeah, really. Like
this is
there's
just
already a Mangan right there.
yeah, and then with a very small change, it's Toy Toy as well.
Yeah, Toy Toy. Yeah, I mean, you.
It could happen. I wouldn't.
It could
like
happen.
demand
I'd be
it.
hoping. Yeah, I mean, you've got your $3 and your no.
Oh, that's
You got
okay.
you got your $3. You got your seat wind. You might be able to get your table wind.
No, see that.
No.
That's not where I would have gone.
Naughty. That's naughty.
See, the problem here, and I'm just gonna say it because everyone has to hear it. Now you've got 7 tiles in front of you, and everyone else has 13.
Don't do
And
that.
you've just added. You already locked yourself out of one door, right? You get south, but you don't get the Ura.
These players could reach.
Exactly. You now have double the amount of Dora you are not getting, and never getting.
That is very naughty.
It's risky. It's just
Naughty.
risky.
It's naughty.
And as soon as one of those other players goes into reach, if one of those other players goes into reach, you're going to be very sad.
We still allow caning in this country, and that's the kind of
I
thing
don't
we
think
cane
we-
children for.
Allow caning. I don't.
I'm not sure if we do allow it anymore, actually. That may have been when I was a kid, because apparently I grew up in the 50s.
Yeah, I might have to run to the door to fetch Alon when he gets here. with all
Really?
these
You're going to
donuts.
leave me on the stream on my
Well,
own?
for like
can do,
10
I
seconds.
can do all the swearing I want.
DDR Dan playing forward ends up dealing into this Mangan. No, don't do any swearing. It's not good.
I promise. I'm getting better.
It's true. That's unfortunate. It's hard to see. It's hard to say whether that was a bad play for DDR Dan per se, but
With a Mangan sat there. But it's fine. The other guy was being naughty with... Sorry, this is a she.
it's a she. They're listed. I think we can't trust the Tenho thing, frankly. Again, so many people
Right,
use
but
the
then,
female voice
but then
because they
surely
want.
they can just change it back to the boys if they want us to call them a he.
I guess that's true.
I don't check the contents of people's pants when I choose their pronouns. I
That's
just have
good.
to make an assumption on their appearance, and the appearance here, with the only thing I've got is the red and the blue markers.
It's fair.
Yeah, see, not the worst logic ever. I've come up with some much worse logic.
Brewer already Tempai.
DJ Dan is going for the 7 pairs, I hope.
2 so, 5 so for Brewer.
And look, that's nice. See, that's 6. Then if DDR Dan can wait on the 3, that's tasty, that is. Not sure if these people fall into Suji traps.
It's always a risk, yeah. Oh, 5 so. Into Brewer for Chun Dora, 2,000 points, which does bring Brewer into the lead.
Doot is making a request for Alon to be on the stream.
Doot, Mr. Skeletal wants Alon. Doot, Mr. Skeletal doesn't get to make requests. That's what happens.
I don't know who Doot is, but...
You know exactly who Doot is.
Doot.
Now, I'm hoping our North player is thinking Honro To.
Well, you hate Honro To.
I love Honro To.
Really? It's funny, you complained about it a lot when I got it from you.
Well, yeah, that's why I complained about it, because you got it from me. That's garbage. You're not allowed to win it off of me. I win it off of other people.
That's such an American opinion to have.
Yes.
We're allowed to have all of the... I do know who Doot is. I did think that. I didn't want to out you, though.
Yeah.
I didn't want to name and shame you just in case.
I didn't want to say another con, though. Another con. And this is where it gets iffy. Making that 5 the most powerful tile in the world. People con because they just get excited. They're like, oh, it's a con. I'm going to do it. Surely this time I'll flip over the door I want. And then they flip over the door other people want.
It's like just...
And again, you just added 2 more reverse door that you will never get. And other players have a good chance of picking up. It's just not a good plan.
Sometimes I think you're crazy with your anti-canning, but I see where you're coming from when people pull
this is what I'm against. I'm not, again, I usually say you should be able to justify to me why you did it.
7 man.
Yeah, I was thinking 7 man. Because then you get the 3-sided weight.
Or you get you want to get the door in there. This insanely powerful door now. Oh, look, there's the red 5. Bloody hell. And he's
4-7. Tempai on the red 5.
Tempai.
Oh my god. And DDR Dan might fall into it again because the 7-man looks scheduled to come out of their hand. No. Brewer first. Reach, double door, sure, Mangan.
This world really is not fair, is it?
It's people, they don't think because they get results where they get lucky. And there's nothing wrong with getting lucky. Getting lucky happens to us all. That's great.
You do have to get lucky, but
sure. I was up all night once just for the purpose of getting lucky. That is a top quality joke, and I hope everyone listening to this stream just wrote that down.
I love. Yeah, that is a great song as well. I'm up all night to that song.
All right, I'm detangling. I have this giant cord dragging around behind me because I'm doing this in my living room. I was supposed to have additional hosts. Still waiting to see when Tom gets here.
With the donuts. Oh,
no, Alon's bringing the donuts. Tom's just bringing his own self.
Ariano is putting Hipatsutsumo's success down to the female voice. I've lived with a female voice my entire life, and it has not been very lucky for me. It's just not high pitched enough. It's pretty.
I think it's just not. I think it's just not good enough. That's probably it. You just need a better one.
It's very shrill, isn't it? My voice. I do cackle. Maybe this is where I'm going wrong. It's the cackling, isn't it?
The cackling is the problem. DDR Dan rapidly getting Ishan.
Sanshoku.
Potential Sanshoku. Let's see what he does. Man, our left-hand player getting lucky again with
DDR Dan. That's bold and confident play. I like it. It's good.
The 6-0?
But yeah.
I might have thrown it to go towards Sanshoku to be the pair in my Sanshoku.
No, it's okay. You can get it somewhere else. Now this 4-man is more of a problem. Okay. Yeah.
Reach on 1-pin, 4-pin is going to have to be probably no. Reach on East 3-pin from Big G, who wants the East. And our left-hand player
fine.
is just going for it. Not too far from
Is that a
Tenpai.
female voice? Is that a
It is.
female
It's a
voice?
female voice. That makes interesting. They hold the 1-pin. Oh, because the 2-pin was the Reach tile, so they're concerned.
We've got a problem. Joe Trahedron can't get back into the game. Oh no, they got in.
Okay, good.
Panic over.
Reach from DDR Dan, 6-9 Mon. Our left-hand player is ready on Chun or 9 Mon as well, but DDR Dan sumos it. Reach Pinfu Sumo.
Yeah, that
Reach
was
Ipats
nice.
Sumo Pinfu. Tanya, Dora, Haneman, DDR
12,000. Woo!
That's some
In
more luck for
second
DDR
place.
Dan.
See, boys' voices aren't that unlucky.
I think they are.
Aw, so sad.
I'm always having an unfortunate time with my male voice. It's the worst.
I can't even imagine what kind of shenanigans could result from a male voice.
Man, you know what else is interesting? We have so much space unused on the sides of the screen. We can put so much interesting stuff and information up there. I'm excited. I think what is that? What is that con that just happened?
What you want to do is you want to get like a hashtag, and then you could have people tweeting here, but they just swear. You know, you can't let people do things. I forgot people.
You can't let them do things. But we could do a lot. We
You
could put a lot
can't
of
even
stats.
trust your commentators.
No, they're always swearing.
I'm getting better. You know what the problem was? Because before, when I used to do like a live show on Nikonama, like no one cared if I swore.
Well, to be honest, it's not like we're not gonna get in trouble if you swear, but we're gonna keep this on YouTube forever.
I know.
So it's like let's not just make it be Gemma's tirade of awful words.
I respect that. Yes.
DDR Dan keeps the Itsu option open.
Yes,
Smartly.
Of course.
I don't understand this con from Big G because the rest of their hand is like Kokshi.
Yeah, it really is actually, isn't it?
And now we have a 3-6 weight from left player. What is left player's name? Can you read it?
Ipatsumo.
Oh, that is Ipatsumo. Okay, Ipatsumo.
Yeah.
Who, again, dear Big G, you're like 5 tiles from Tenpai, and you gave Ipatsumo 2 Dora that you will never get.
Mm-hmm. Just don't do this.
It's a rush. It's not worth it.
Yasvia says, I think I should be working towards making swearing acceptable in the US. I don't know why
they're
so...
Hold on, I have to see if that was my doorbell. You're going to be on your own for a second.
Swear time.
All right, I'll be right back.
Use all the curse words. You know, I really don't know why Americans are so funny about swearing. This I've not yet understood. I mean, I guess they just don't have the breadth of swearing, you know? I can make swear words out of basically any regular household word. I could turn it into a swear word. I won't do it now because Dave would get really upset if he went back on YouTube. I see that Joe Trahedron is still having some problems getting in. Yeah, you know what's really funny? I don't know anything about the issue of Joe Trahedron. Sorry, Chojo Nozomi. I presume they may have been locked out if they have been repeatedly disconnected. That's a 10-hole thing. Wait a minute. I'm just reading back through what you've said. It depends how many times you've disconnected. To be honest, I can't help you. Some British only swear words? Huh. Problem is I'm not sure what they don't use. I mean, gits, smeg, bollocks, codswallop. Codswallop's not really a swear word. That's pretty tame. You know, when I was a kid, bloody used to be a swear word, but I think that's kind of slipped out. Now it's just kind of quaint. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. I was watching, don't judge me. You can judge me because it's not good. But I was watching Sex and the City, like one of those box sets, because I was really bored. And Pillock's a good one. And yeah, and I was just astonished for a show that's entirely about talking about sex candidly. They really do not use many words about sex. Joe Hedron, I imagine you can play the fourth match. I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, but you can't get back into the one if you have been, as I said, if you've been disconnected. I don't know how many it is, 3 times or something. There is no way for you to get back in. That's not something that we're in control of. That is the system, the platform problem. How long do you think it takes to answer a door? Dave is really taking his time. And I've got nothing to show you now either because I am not in control of the picture. I guess I will do shout outs for my Twitter feed. I'm also on Instagram as Mahjong Gem. You can see some lovely pictures of the nonsense I do of my days. Food, pictures of my face, Mahjong tiles. Pillock is a good word. Narma's got a Twitter feed as well, but I do not know offhand.
I have returned.
Whoa, bloody hell.
I didn't realize it was that terrifying.
What's he showing? Boom, I've returned. I'm like, whoa.
Alright, Ipatsumo wins that
maybe
game.
he's eating donuts. I bet you he shoved an entire donut in his face.
I did not put a single donut into my face yet. So let's see, are there other games still going?
I'm going to take a bite of this apple. It's going to be really noisy.
Oh god, don't do it.
Nom,
It's the worst.
Nom, nom.
Ew.
Like Eve, I didn't offer you the apple instead.
Oh, there are plenty of games still going. Let's look at people we haven't seen yet. Penguins, Q, XGO. Let's go take a peek, because this game seems to go really fast. So let me use my sweet normal wipe that I don't have. Instead, everyone can watch me loading the game and know my filthy technological secrets. I will send it to you.
Joe Chahadron, has been kicked out of his game, or her game, or whatever game.
Their game,
and could not get back in. They want to confirm they can play their final match, and I don't think that's a problem, right?
Don't know. So I can answer your question in a minute. X Miller, or Joe Chahadron already did. Tojiro Nozomi is the organizer who can help you with the technical questions, but as a tournament director, they can't do anything. We don't have control over Tenho. We can't make those choices. There is a stream delay for those curious. The stream is always at least one hand behind, so nothing you can see will ever directly impact what's up. Let's see.
Hey, Alon, are you in the background?
Alon is getting Skyped up.
I hope those donuts are yummy.
Yeah, I was gonna fix that. My computer is set to super tiny mode. But what do we have? I just heard a concealed con. From Q, bringing Q into Tenpai on the 4-7 pin, and I'm going to highlight this since I've been cranky about it before.
Q has 3 dollars.
Yes, this is an example of a good con.
Reach it. Reach it.
Perhaps they should reach it, actually. That would be exciting as well. But
reach it, why not?
This is a con where Q's in Tenpai, Q has a whole bunch of Dora concealed, Q's ready to take advantage of it, and probably should have reached it, to be honest, because it's just that simple, and they might as well have gotten the extra points.
Well, I know what you're going to do. You're not going to drop it.
Yeah, they're not going to change the hand, but
you got 2 dollar.
As far as the con's concerned, I'm happy with it. Everyone Tenpai here, except for who is that? Oh, that's our.
Check the Nama Discord, please.
What is going on there? I was. Boop, beep, boop.
Joe Chahedron, there is no replays for extraordinary circumstances in the IORMC. I imagine there wouldn't be for the qualifiers either, unfortunately. Okay. I guess my recommendation is get a LAN cable.
Alright, am I here? Oh, I am. Okay, cool. So I'm going to add Alon. You'll probably need to wear the headset entirely to also hear Gemma, but I'm adding Alon to this stream. Yeah.
Why would he not want to hear my beautiful, melodious tones?
Can I just...
So you need the Forso. The Forso is XGO. Yes, thank you.
Add Alon.
XGO is going fast.
Here we go.
XGO is dealer, so I think it's a good call.
Okay, now Alon's gonna hear me echoing a lot, but that's just life.
You're a little distant now, I think.
Am I?
You're more distant than you used to be. I think we're kind of coming apart now.
Uh-oh.
No?
I
Did
can
I
kind of
screw
hear
everything
like this. No.
Oh, our microphones are gonna have to deal with being close to each other, which means we might...
Yeah. There's a little bit of static, I think. Oh, I've lost you both entirely.
No, I'm here.
Oh no, there's a lot of.
Okay. Is it all right? Hello?
I
Hello,
can hear
that's
Alon.
much better. That's much better.
Hi.
You're now both
Oh,
much
okay.
better.
Great.
Sweet. All right, this is actually working.
So I heard that Mr. Skeltel requested my presence, so thanks, Mr. Skeltel.
Hmm.
Everyone's always thanking Mr. Skeltel.
But Jojo Hedron still wants, like, I don't know, what do you want, Jojo Hedron?
Yeah,
Like,
we
what's
can't
that?
we
You
can't do anything because again,
I think Jojo Hedron was asking if there could be a do-over for extraordinary circumstances, but as I said, there is no do-over in the actual.
yeah, I don't. I mean, here's the deal. Like, I don't know why you are unable to get into your game. I cannot perform technical support on this issue. I do not represent Tenho in any way. There's not really any recourse that we have unless you want to talk to the organizer, who is Tojo Nozomi. You can ask them about any kind of recourse or playover. It's up to them what happens. We're just broadcasting it right now. So.
Other people have been disconnected. I mean, I know this is extreme because you're not being able to get back into your game, but I said in the actual IORMC, if you get disconnected and you get locked out, that's it. You're locked out.
Yeah.
It bloody sucks.
2 reaches on the table. A 4/7 mon weight here.
XGO change. Yes, XGO decides it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Despite being dealer, and having 2 daughter. I guess XGO can recover this easily.
Yeah, XGO's Ishan 10. They can dance a little bit.
Yeah, but they'd walk away from their tempo.
And our other reach is 4 pin only.
What the F did Penguins just do with the 6-man discard? Huh. What did they do indeed? Yeah, well, I guess because the Suji with the 3 and the 9 on the
6-man discard.
Yeah, 6-man. They've got the 3/9 out of the dealer. So
Penguins?
yeah. Well, I'm just reading what Yasphere said.
Oh, okay. You're a little bit behind.
No, I know. Yasphere just commented on the 6M discard.
And here, if willing to risk the 8, no. XGO not willing to risk the 8-man. Takes a no 10. Small penalty.
Yeah, but it's XGO's last dealership.
Yeah. They let it slide by. Maybe XGO can make something happen here. Although those Hakus are stacked all over the place.
Okay. Yes, Yasphere said that they drew a 5-man. They got Tempai, but got scared of the 4-man. Yeah. I mean, Penguins didn't really need to win the game either. They're so far ahead.
Yeah, Penguins could have just had some fun, but now they're pushing it.
Now they're doing all the things I tell you not to.
It's true. They're committing sins against Mahjong.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, this one. I guess they've got Double South. They've got Adora. But they're not close enough to Tempai, really, for this kind of behavior, for my preferences.
You know, what they could be doing is something that I've done before, where, like, you play like this to pressure the table.
Yeah, XG has to decide between 7 pairs and not 7 pairs. And he decides to go for 7 pairs. The problem with playing like this, though, and that, although to be fair now, Penguins does have Tempai, is that you get yourself into a situation where you can't fold anymore.
That's the risk.
It's a big risk, considering you really don't just not throwing in is going to be fine. That's your only job right now, is not throwing in.
Yeah, our dealer's in that position that I've been complaining about all day, where they could have a way to win, or they could just not.
Well, this is the same place. This exact same player that was doing it in our first game that we watched.
Yeah.
This is obviously their style. This is obviously something they like doing. I mean, I do it myself. I just don't think I do it quite as frequently as this individual seems to enjoy it.
Everyone's chucking the Dora.
Why not?
Yeah. It's a silly tile. No one wants it.
No one wants that.
Oh, does he change? No. She. Penguin has it's listed as a she. XGO hesitates, looking at this red. Okay, he decides throwing the door is the cool thing to do. Now, our dealer is probably never going to get those white dragons. Like, oh, but then we just throw the... Oh, because the 5 already came out. Now, again, everyone's having fun getting rid of the tile. And a reach on a 147 man wait from Q. Solid Pinfu.
No. If you don't reach that one, you should wait and see if you get Sanshoku.
Okay.
You need those points. Q needs those points.
It's tough with a Pong of the 1 showing already.
Well, we can see it.
Yeah,
But Q can't see it.
Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, you're actually hoping that you draw.
No, the one
There's
man.
an open.
Yeah, I can see the one man, but you're hoping you draw the 1 pin anyway. So you're waiting 147. And that would be so strong.
So you just dominate.
And seeing the way these people plays, if Penguin draws the 1 man, he's going to add it to his Pong anyway.
Just con, he'll extend the con, you can rob it.
And then gets another Yaku. Just because people are morons. Sorry.
Might as well.
I'm sure you're not a moron, Penguins.
Yeah, you're the best host.
No, to be fair, I won robbing the Kong twice this week because I learned that that's what people do. They're like, oh, look, I've got a Kong, extend
They
it.
do.
And I'm like, oh, there you go. Thank you very much.
Alon, you missed
I had
earlier.
no Yaku.
Earlier in this broadcast, we saw the Yakuman that happened during this tournament, which was a player starting 5 tiles into a Kokshi, and then winning Hote Kokshi.
Well, can I just be the last to say that I hate that person?
You also missed Tom being Tom sad, dealing into a Suanko Tonki last night.
Oh.
Oh, so all 3 of you?
So
Tom, Alon, and
the
David
thing that
will
I've
play-
done, so he knows my pain.
He does.
Okay, as long as he understands my pain.
It was not. Alon actually wasn't there. It was just Tom and I who were there last time. But we're gonna broaden our contacts.
My great shame of WRC.
Oh,
Don't worry, WRC is my great shame as well.
Well,
I did
just
great.
Dealing into the Suanko.
That's okay. You at least didn't chombo.
That's true.
Penguin's going for Toy here, it looks like. Well, a half flush to the right. And XGO stuck, just not getting some stuff, but not quite enough to really start a hand rolling.
Yeah, sticky.
Yeah.
I think Penguins is going to win this one. I can't see that they're going to do anything really. These people are not high aimers,
People are kind of just going for what they can get.
Yeah, I can't see that they're going to be able to build something unless they get very lucky in the next hand. I mean, our friend, the North player at the moment, is a little bit closer, hopefully, but...
Yeah, well, that's not quite Tempai.
No, not quite.
Not quite. Close. Now that's Tempai.
Mm.
And Q takes the reach, potentially getting a Dora.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do anything else. Might as well. And you need the points desperately now.
XGO smartly holding onto the Dora.
Yeah.
Although, I didn't spot that you got 2 mans out there already. So, you could get robbing the Kong.
Oh, God. Poor XGO. His hand's doing that thing where it's just like looking over the tiles he's gotten rid of and been like, do you regret this? Maybe you regret this. It's
so
just
true.
rude. Everybody's kung fu fighting here.
Gemma, that hurt. I'm not sure what hurt. Lots of things hurt. It all hurts.
Your insults
entire
where you're
life.
just like, all these players are idiots.
I did
I
not say that.
can't believe I'm watching this.
No, because they didn't do it, so they weren't a moron. I just said if they did do it, then they might be a moron.
We're in Orasu. Penguins with 50,000 points even, and everyone else scrambling around under 20k. So no one's really going to topple Penguins at this point unless Q pulls off some dealer magic.
I don't see any Sandshocker here.
Oh, let's just switch to another game then. Forget this.
Screw this.
No Sanchoku, no tournament.
I just want to make my own tournament where Sandshocker is like the ultimate Yaku.
It's just a Yakuman.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's double Yakuman.
Ooh.
And if you throw the Dora on your first discard, it's a triple Chombo.
Good hand for Penguins, though, even though Penguins doesn't need it.
Oh, Penguins are just Dama. Just make a hand and just
Penguins
try it.
yeah,
And just,
chuck that 4-pin.
yeah. And just enjoy being the best.
Enjoy life.
Yeah.
That's why they call her the best.
We've been working very hard to make Swappy Doppy a thing.
They're wanting to talk about WRC. I know what we are still waiting on venue confirmation. I think that's what we're talking about WRC. I'm afraid, we had, as people know, Mr. Moriyama came to the ERC and we had to, we got a lot of input from him. I know this is going on YouTube, so it's not exactly private, but I will share with you that not all of the feedback we got was quite what we expected and what we may have wanted. So we've had to adjust our expectations and make a few adjustments to the grand plan. But it's going to be better, of course. I mean, this kind of feedback is what we need to make sure that it is a great event. We're not just plowing on ahead with just our own great ideas. We're adapting to the needs.
We're thinking.
I don't know what else there is to talk about WRC. I'm hoping we can still make an announcement. We've got the dates kind of basically locked down. If I'm saying this right, David?
No, we have what we have right now, and I can say this.
We're not going to make a proper press release though until
No.
the contract is in our sticky hands.
Exactly. We do have a contract with a date on that contract that needs to undergo review, and assuming that review comes off well, it will be signed. And at the point at which that contract is signed, we can make all sorts of great announcements about the date. I'm expecting it to go very well. Until it actually does go well, I'm not going to say anything like official.
But to be fair, I mean, I was very sad.
Ipatsumo for XGO. Closed weight Ipatsumo.
But I think was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I was very upset and sad. And then the new offer has come onto the table, and in fact, it's much better, I think. And I got very excited and happy again. So it went. As with all good stories, there was a point where I thought everything was going to go terribly wrong, and yay, David made it all right again.
So just to finish out our game, XGO with a manga and sumo brings them above the competition into second place. Penguins keeps their first place for plus 58, XGO plus 7. Q slides down to third, negative 26, and the name that I can't read, which I think means like friend.
Means like tomorrow life.
Tomorrow life in last place, unfortunately, at 11-4. Let's see if we still have anything, or are we going to our... I always forget where this is our thing.
How is America going to pick their players? Well, first of all, we're going to check to see how many cans you make and how many Sandshockers you make. And then we'll use an algorithm to decide your worth. That's how we're going to do it.
That is a wise and just... Okay, all of our games have in fact ended.
And if you ever throw the door on your first discard, that's it. You're disqualified. Straight out.
Oh, yeah, she's really angry about that all the time.
It's actually, when I was talking to Nama about, how, what kind of players we need for WC, that was at the top, of my manifesto. None of you guys.
All right. So let's go over to our results. Let me do my sweet fade. Check this fade out. Aw, that was a good fade.
Wow.
300 millisecond fade. take a look at our U.S. tables after round 3. Gemma, you need to read these names.
Oh gosh, you need me to use that linky thing you sent me before again, aren't you?
I do, because we need to talk about our player who's performing very well, our number 1 player, winning every game so far.
This is Spica terrible.
Spica terrible. All right, probably not a disgusting phrase. Our friend who came in last, unfortunately, this game still managed to hold on second. Penguins up solidly from that same game, up into third. DDR Dan, again, keeping that like second place head above water, floating around in fourth, within, not necessarily within striking distance at this point because the totals are so high.
Terrible really is like
knocking it out of the park.
Wonderful. Spica wonderful.
Spica wonderful. Harmonix, after their big success last game, holding steady this game. Tetaniu with a big success this game after the steady performance of last. Who else is positive? We have Ipatsumo negating their bad score from previous game and bringing it back even. D147G unfortunately not doing so well this game, but keeping their head above water, still above the positive line. Canada Element, with a strong comeback, 77 out of this round, bringing them into first. MJ Fever also righting their wrongs, getting into second place. 505 Fam getting taken down a peg, basically negating their first round, down to third. Inochi with a very strong play that brings them up out of the negatives into fourth. Zoidberg, third place, very slight negative, so holding steady, fifth place. Who is our next player down? That's Pure Water.
That's Pure Water, yeah.
Which I'm going to keep saying Pure Water. Gets himself back to positive also in sixth. Let's see. Do we know what?
I don't know. Yes, if you're double Riichi, then you can discard your door. It's fine. Just no other times.
Only if double Riichi.
And you can only sumo if you're 30-10.
We have very specific rules here.
Other sumos are chombo. Yes.
All sumo. Oh wow, that's very harsh.
Well, that's how we do it on the rainy islands.
Is that how you do it on the rainy island? I don't know.
No,
I didn't know you did anything in Britain. All right, looks like we have a couple minutes of break time before the next game start up, and this is going to be the last game of the day. So this is a good time for me to thank everyone for tuning in and watching, and we appreciate it. We have a whole bunch of viewers. All of these streams, I think, have been pretty exciting, pretty fun to do, and it's really been enjoyable knowing that people watch them and like watching them, and have a pretty good time doing it, I hope.
Bring your friends.
Do that. Bring your friends.
We like to meet new people. People should get to know that there are crazy people outside your country.
There are crazy people inside my country.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know about your country. My country's full of crazies. We can bring up the current electoral map if we want to. I can show everyone where things look like they're headed.
No, let's not talk about politics.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
No.
Look, this is now a political stream. It's about Mahjong politics.
I thought this was the donut stream. I was sorely mistaken.
Wait, hold on. This is a donut stream. I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna eat them yet, but I'm gonna look at these donuts. Now, for everyone at home.
Can you please share a picture on Twitter, please? I really want to see them. Like, if I just see them, I might be. Well, I'll be sad but happy at the same time.
Hold on. I can actually. You know what I can do? Hold on. If you give me a minute, because we're on break, I should be able to bring the donuts up on the stream. I can live cast the donuts.
Live cast the donuts.
I'm gonna live cast the donuts. It's a
donut unboxing.
The donut picture, exactly. We want to commentate the donut. I want to know about the fillings. I want to know about the toppings. I want to know about the sprinkles.
I understand. And because of that.
And I need to know their grease level. You know, sometimes you get donuts and they're too greasy, and that makes them I don't want them to be dry, but they need not too much.
You have a lot to say about donuts. I feel like you might have been thinking about donuts for a long time.
A week and a half now.
Nothing but thoughts about donuts.
This is why I'm not playing Mahjong very well. Like, when I wasn't dieting, I was fine. And this diet has just destroyed my rating.
Is that why?
That must be it. Like, I have been so grumpy. Like, I had to see my trainer, and like I was training, and I was cursing at him in front of the gym floor and just saying how much I hated him. And like,
that works.
I've got a massive sulk and threw one of those things at him.
Did you really?
Yeah, and you know what's even sadder? He was like, "This is not the worst client session I've had." I was like, "Bloody hell!"
Wow, the USPMO retweeted the. I don't think I retweeted the political thing last month. I sure hope I
You
did.
shouldn't do that. That's not cool, man.
USPML doesn't retweet anything, as far as I'm aware.
Hey, did you get hacked by like bots or
Maybe
something?
maybe I did, because I definitely did not. I definitely do not retweet anything with this USPML account, like ever, basically.
I'm in control of your USPML account as well. Are you sure I
Are
didn't do
you?
it?
I sure hope you didn't.
You might have.
That doesn't
Maybe.
sound like the thing I would do.
Was it something making fun of Brexit? I might have done that.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
All right, I'm just gonna build. I'm building this new scene.
Oh, you did. You did. Notice Trump sniffing all the time. Coke user.
What?
What?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't do that.
27th. Well, someone did. Not me.
You know who might have done that? Mike.
Who? What?
I think Mike might have done that by accident.
By accident, maybe.
Well,
Okay,
that should be deleted, because that. I mean,
Yeah.
my personal political opinions aside, that should not be a thing. So
No.
my apologies to everyone clearly grievously offended by
Let's
this
get
happening.
that deleted, though.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Let's not throw anyone under the bus for.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know how it
possibly
happened.
doing it.
I am pretty sure
It was
it was an
my fault.
accident. Well, even if he did, I'm sure it was an accident. But regardless,
Of course,
it was
yeah.
clearly an accident. Okay, so hold on. Let me get our. We got our live donut cam here. You can now see this on the stream. You
I
can see
can't
these.
see it yet.
Well, you can't see it because you have to watch the stream. It's going to come up.
See the calories.
Oh, I'm not going to. There's no we don't label things with calories here. You're just supposed to know that it's a lot.
Yeah.
If you're thinking
calorie
about
count.
calories,
Anyway.
you're not doing America right.
Oh, I really want one. Oh, look at them. Oh, bloody hell! That one with the
Well, this looks like
red,
an apple crisp
the red
thing.
sprinkles on the
Oh, that's a
top.
red velvet one.
Oh,
Yeah,
red
that
velvet.
one has actual pieces of another red velvet donut on top
Oh
of it.
wow!
Yeah, these are
These
really
look
great.
really good. Where did you get these? Can I know?
This is wait, I can close. This is Peter
This is like
Pan
Dunkin'
Donut and
Donuts,
Pastry
isn't it?
Shop.
Wow.
It's by where Alon lives, actually, out in Brooklyn. I have eaten their donuts many times. They are not paying me to advertise them, but I can personally say that I think their
That red
donuts are
velvet
excellent.
one looks really good. Can I have a red velvet one when I go there?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm donut cam offline. But
That looks amazing.
thank you for sharing our donuts with us.
I feel like I've gotten a bit. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Let's play some Mahjong.
I'm back in
The
there.
games have started up again.
Oh, really? And with
We have let's look at, who should we look at? We have a lot of different options.
I think people want to see 505 Fam and MJ Fever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make
feel
that.
like that's
Let's
the
make that
demand.
the
Fighting it out for a possible 4th Canadian spot.
dun dun dun. Okay, let's make that happen. Oh, let me send you.
People keep talking about this Tim Horton. I've never had Tim Hortons
I have.
donutty things or whatever they. I've never had them. I've never really heard of them. But even in the UK, people have been like going, Tim Hortons is coming to the UK. I can't believe this is the best thing ever. I'm like, what?
All right, here we go. We're waiting for this game to start. I will say, I've had Tim Hortons donuts. Pretty good. They taste good.
I still haven't
Yeah,
had
they're
Shake
fine.
Shack either.
Shake Shack is okay. Everyone loves Shake Shack, and I don't hate Shake Shack, but I don't like have this deep-seated affection for Shake Shack that many people do.
Can you link? Oh, you did link with them. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I just want to try it just because everyone else has tried it, and I feel
I
like
just
I'm
want to
just
shovel
half on
all
it.
these donuts into my mouth right now.
Do it.
Do them one at a time.
No.
Just not. Otherwise, it's not healthy.
I was telling
You've got two, right?
otherwise.
Calories.
Calories just work on a differential. It's not how many you take in total, it's how many you take in at once. So as long as you take them in slowly, it's good. It's fine. We're going to need special Mahjong chairs that can be reinforced so they don't break under my bulk.
Don't you already have those?
I do. We have to wait. We have to wait for this game. I hate waiting. Play the
We
Mahjong
do
now.
have Shake Shack in the UK. It just came. I mean,
Ooh, Shake Shack.
Five Guys is very popular right now. You have to queue up for it. I don't think it's that good. But But we do have Shake Shack now. I don't know where it is, but I've heard it's here somewhere.
Was it cool?
Yeah, it's cool. So all of those American things that come, like we just get excited for them, you know. We're like, oh look, it's like we're.
That's about as excited as you get, huh?
I know. White Castle. We're never going to White Castle ever again.
Oh, that's where we were going to take you.
disgusting.
Oh,
No, I'm
but
not
Gemma,
going to
they have
White
ghost pepper cheese now.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Those like grey burger things that I was forced to eat at like 3 a.m. by bloody Garth. As he was like with this
These are the
big smile
bentos
on his
from
face
last night.
going like, White Castle, oh, I'm so excited I'm here. I'm like, really? Really? This is what we came to America for?
Yes, you come to America for a
Yes.
unique steamed burger patty experience.
Oh, they weren't even steamed. They had been steamed. They'd clearly been reheated in the microwave.
No, they were steamed in the microwave.
Yeah, right, exactly. There you go. There you have it right now. Right.
Spend a nominal
Thing
amount of time
over there.
on the grill, and then they go into the microwave steamer.
Don't worry. Due to copious donations from food advocates, the FDA has hereby defined literally any food preparation method as steaming. So they were legally steamed.
Would you say that they resembled a steaming pile?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what they resemble. Oh, disgusting.
I like White Castle. I'm not gonna lie to the stream. I like White Castle, but not every day, not even every week.
But then, like, and just the like meal sizes are wrong as well. Like when I went to
Wrong.
McDonald's, like,
You mean
I
better?
ordered like the kid size because I was like, really, I don't need that much food. I'll just have the kid size.
You
See-
need to have at least 20 of them. At least.
It's true. That's how you do it. By the way, Doot Mr. Skeletal has told you we're going to White Castle. I can't say no to them.
We're not going. I'm not going. Like really, you'd have to literally drag me screaming down the road.
All right, so this game has started. MJ Fever looking to be in an aggressive calling position right now. But cold, is that cold? It's cold across. Also has their wind hanging out.
Their wind hanging out.
Yeah,
That
their
sounds so dirty.
It's not like that. They just have two wests, and the wests are relaxing in their hand, hanging out.
Cold. Your wind is showing.
It's not how it is.
We haven't even had any alcohol for a week and a half.
You must be hallucinating at this
I'm
point.
just delirious now.
Let's see. As everyone's getting a little aggressive in first round, MJ Fever having called twice. I would deal that. Yeah, leave some room. Let the 5-so shine in.
Buddy Gripple, welcome to the channel. Thank you for commenting.
Buddy Gripple. I bet that's Tom.
We don't have to guess everyone's names and out them either.
I guess everyone. All right. What's this? Quo is goes into reach on 7-mon only.
Buddy Gripple is quoting Mitch Hedberg, if I remember that joke properly,
Ooh.
which is always appreciated.
Yeah, this is it's quite an aggressive Riichi by Corwis. I
A
mean,
bit. But they pull it off on 505 fam for reach Dora.
and
Ura.
and they get the flip.
All right, a good first blow for Quo is.
Yeah.
up
Well,
to
now
30K.
I got East. Let's see how they play the East. I mean, they play non-East very aggressively. I dread to think how they play East.
I dread a lot of things.
Like me coming to stay at your house next week. You dreading that?
Like spiders. Oh, 3 souths. Look at this.
Buddy Gripple has outed themselves as Tim from Camp. Is that a thing? Camp? I don't know what Camp means.
Chicago. The Chicago Mahjong group.
Oh, Chicago. What's that stand for? Chicago Anime Mahjong something?
I believe so, yes.
People.
Anime Mahjong
People.
people?
It's just a bunch of folks.
It's nice that Chicago is listening to us. Hello, Tim. Thank you for joining.
Bring me one of your deep dish pizzas.
I do like those.
I like them as well. I mean, I love my New York pizza, but I also like Chicago pizza. And we can live together in harmony if you
Right,
bring
okay,
one to
I'm
me
just going to
now.
stop you there. I'm just going to stop you there because you put pasta on your pizzas.
I put a lot of stuff on my pizzas, but here is...
That 8-man was not right either.
Wasn't it, though?
It became
Wasn't
right.
it?
To be fair, ooh, and a Dora as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Looks like
I
MJ
think-
Fever might get quick revenge here.
I think MJ Fever, you could have played this differently and your life would be a little bit happier.
Well, they'll end up with a red 5. It'll be East Door 2. Ooh, we got a Tenpai over here for Cold on... Cold looking to see if they can get a little further with it, which is probably a good idea. But MJ Fever snags a really quick win for East Dora 2000. Pulling themselves up a bit in 505 fan.
Anime Mahjong players, I see. Gemma outed as a weeb. You don't have to out me as a weeb. I won the weeb game.
Wait, there's a Weeb game?
Yeah. That's why I went to Japan to become a professional, so that I could be the ultimate...
the life Weeb game. I thought there was like a board game or something.
Oh no, well, we can make one.
I don't want to.
I know 2000 kanji and passed JLPT level 1.
MJ Fever got once again with a really strong calling hand here.
Yeah, I'd call this. Oh.
I got room for a Dora.
I mean, when you've got 2 pair of value tiles like this, you have to call them if they come out. What you don't have to call is if one of your
the 3-pin, you mean, like?
Oh, not the 3-pin, definitely. If you call the 3-pin, you're just crazy, and there's not. I can't help you. But so you're not gonna call your 6 or your 9-man. You're not gonna call your 5-so, but you should call your 8-so.
All the 8-sos are in the hands of Quowiz,
right,
who has consumed them to have a massive Dora bomb sitting there.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So there's 3 tiles you should call with this hand: the green dragon, the white dragon, and the 8-so. Any other calls are incorrect. Don't call that 9-man. Thank you.
You should also, if you have... Oh, no! Cold is disconnected. Reconnected, okay. Cold appeared disconnected for a second. You should also, by the way, with a hand like this, draw 2 of the Chun.
Oh, Chicago area Mahjong player.
Chicago area. Oh, I bet that's Tom. Hold on, let me leave you in the capable...
Hey.
Hi.
See, without Dave's loud voice leading us, we're all sort of lost without him. Oh no, really? The West was safe. The West was safe, though. The West was safe. The West is still safe.
Yeah, so he chose the West anyway.
That's really weird. Why do that? Because you've also got the 8-man, which is safe. The 7-man is probably safe. So to discard your green dragon is really weird here, I think.
Just got scared away, it seems.
I mean, I guess you can't see any of the Dora. That's pretty terrifying. Now, do they go for it? They probably shouldn't. I think that's a good call by MJ Fever. It's not that great a hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
The thing is, they could have thrown the 8-man is safe. The 7-man is probably safe, and that's really where they should have been throwing from.
Well.
Initially, and then
now everyone gets to look at MJ Fever's discard pile and be sad for.
And they're holding on to this.
Oh no!
I know. I don't know, but the West was safe. I don't know why they went from the green dragons first. That seems a bit crazy.
Oh no!
They probably would have thrown the green dragon after the West anyway. It seems.
Yeah, I think I would have. I said I would have gone for the 8-man. It's safe, and then the 7-man's probably safe because you've got the 1 here and then the 4 as well.
Oh, that's a finished hand in their discards. Oh, that would have been half flush Sanonko. Oh dear. And all because of a 7-so only reach.
Yeah, I think it was a fear fold.
And of course the Hanuman Sumo by Quowiz, who manages to snake it through to get all the Dora in the world.
But yeah, I mean, it's in some respects it's good to be on the cautious side. You're not East.
We do have our special guest. We finally have our special guest that we announced and introduced. Thomas
New York
made it here.
champion. Yay!
Hello?
Hey.
Hello. We love you.
What?
I mean, a little.
What?
Bro love.
We're watching these people play Mahjong, and this British lady is insulting them. I hear that. But last night I was hearing that in my head as I made bad moves. I just hear you being like, "That's the wrong thing."
I love your impression of my accent. I could hear it all day, you know. Just doesn't get boring.
MJ Fever. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's refocus now that I'm done running around a little. Quo is with pretty much all the points here. MJ Fever's in a tenuous second. 505 Fam is down but not out.
Yeah, MJ Fever's made a very early call. Again, I wouldn't call that early. I'd wait to see if I could draw the green dragon myself.
Again,
Pick me up on the second chance, unless you're Tempai. Then maybe you want to call it, but you should wait to see if you pull it yourself.
Yeah, these are all very aggressive calls that they're making, and I think people don't always appreciate the value of patience. Like, okay, you made it to Tempai, you got a little lucky, but you've diminished your hand so much that as soon as something goes slightly not your way, you're going to be without any recourse.
No, it's really easy to succumb when you're down to the mindset of I have to win a hand, even if it's a not great hand that only accelerates the game.
Yeah.
It's hard to resist that and focus on making big plays because that's really your only way to dig yourself out of a hole this big. I have a lot of experience being in large point deficit holes.
Oh, lucky draw. That is not quite Tempai, but very close. 5-8. Everyone's get. Ooh.
This is not. It's not. That's quite. That Mahjong's a little bit sexier. Yeah.
2-5-8. Reach Ipat's Pinfu Tanya Dora.
And the flip.
And yes, a Hanemon for cold. Who keeps their cool?
Yeah, and it pays off.
Was that a joke? Was that a pun? Was that an attempt at a pun? Really?
Cold keeps us cool.
Yeah.
Look, I've been putting out top quality material like this all day.
Like, lay off the donuts. That's way too much sugar.
Lay
apparently.
off the donuts.
Oh wait, where are those?
They're right here. We have a lot of donuts. Oh, I don't know what a good way is to do that.
So MJ Fever needs to finish ahead of 505 Fam, whatever, because whoever finishes ahead will take the fourth spot, the fourth place in the IORMC.
Oh, it's going to be a big deal. This is for the spot.
So MJ Fever just needs to pull ahead of 505 Fam. So that would explain some of this more aggressive play. In which case, 2 thumbs up, MJ Fever. I like it. I'd still like if you took second place whilst doing this, though. So don't go crazy. 505 Fam is really down, though. I'm not sure if they're choking because of the pressure. Six, 7, 8, 4, 5, 2, 2. Okay. So 1 away from the Tempai. And if they're lucky, they're going to get a delicious 3-sided weight.
Oh.
We have a potential for Dora. Don't drop donuts on the floor.
We didn't. That wasn't a donut.
I know what that was.
These donuts don't sound like that. That would be an amazingly heavy and dense donut. Have you ever dropped a donut in your life?
Straight into my mouth. Doesn't pass go. Does not collect $200. Straight into my mouth.
Yeah, we could add you to that. We're trying to figure out how to get everyone online here. Everyone wants to participate.
505 Fam is our unfortunate player in the Twitch chat who disconnected in the 3rd round. So he may be on tilt after that disconnect because this really does mean a lot to him, this game. We are in South 1.
Yeah,
505 Fam does still have a dealership to enjoy.
Yeah, and this is a good reach for them. With a 147 weight, this is solid. Dora 1, potential Dora 2 if they get the 1. Like this is a good hand. They're not. They don't seem to be having much luck this game, but I'm not seeing craziness out of them. Like
no. This is nice.
Ipeco for MJ Fever. And
It's another
potential
Sanshoku.
Sanshoku.
Oh,
Sumo. Reach Sumo.
On the door as well.
Nothing, but still,
Oh,
that gets 505 fam out of the dumps and a little bit
and
closer.
hopefully that, and closer to MJ Fever, who's the person he is chasing right
Mm.
now. They do have a blue bar, yes. So
Oh my
this
god!
could mean
Look at
everything.
Cold's hand up
Cold
there.
sitting on a monster.
Ow!
Ooh.
It's a metaphor.
Oh. I don't always recognize those. Oh, I smell donuts. I can't eat the donuts on stream. My audience will get mad at me.
Sorry, people who have joined us late. This is the qualifier for the IORMC qualifier for the US seats, and they are also the Canadian seats. The other countries, most of them have already submitted their player lists, I'd like to point out, but as usual, the Americans are late.
Not late. We are not yet at the deadline. Thank you very much.
Oh, you are? I'd already passed.
No.
It was 22nd Korea time.
Korea time.
I know. It's like other time zones.
They're
They
not
aren't
real. We are the ones with a real time zone.
Oh my days. So MJ Fever, I'm hoping that they like the look of Sanshoku, but it's not a definite, this one, I don't think. You have to check your drawers, but you certainly don't want to too readily discard it.
Cold's rushing it. Cold wants to make this happen.
Well, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah. It's double south, Chun. And then I'd probably want to see about maybe going for half flush, but maybe not. It might not be worth it at this point.
No, you just want to pull a little bit further ahead because you got second.
Yeah.
If you put the first off their dealer so they can't get a bigger, greater lead, I think that's good. You get your next dealer.
Ooh, Tempai for 505 fam on 7-man.
Oh, and
They dama it because I think they're looking to make it better.
I don't think they can make it better. What would they do to make it better? I mean, Dama is not a bad thing to do here.
Here's
but,
a 7-man. Let's see if it comes out.
Yeah, see, if you did Riichi, you might not. It might not come out. But
MJ Fever holds on to it.
Onto this plan. Apparently,
Cold is now Tempai on 6-so only.
Oh yeah.
See, this is, but the 505 Bam's hand is an interesting one. I think that's worth a discussion about. That's one of those hands that's worth a discussion. Should you be reaching it? I mean, you can dammer it and you can still go out, and you have your daughter, you have your Ipeiko. You have two daughter and Ipeiko.
I'm gonna give props to Cold for not even having the option of that con.
But if you reach, you're into Mangan. Well, not Mangan quite.
505 is also kind of inadvertently telegraphing a half flush or full flush. I mean, he hasn't discarded a man tile in ever.
Yeah,
so
I know exactly.
Would shut that down.
But no, it's not going to come out anyway. Like if anyone throws a man tile now, they're still crazy, reach or not. Like if they throw it, they're just not watching what's going on. You can't just suddenly look at the board when someone reaches. That's not, the call to.
That's how a lot of people end up playing, though. They don't consider that type of defense until they're like, oh, hey, now I have to think about it.
That makes me sad.
Ooh.
4-man improves it.
Does Cold extend?
It
would not be insane to, just because no one's in reach and it's so close to the end, and they are Tempai, and they do.
Now
they don't get anything out of it.
Reach. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's what. Now it's 505 fam's time, just because they get more advantage out of it. They're not going to change their hand this close to the end. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's rough. Now everyone's doing their frantic, oh wait, will this get me Tempai calculations? Yeah, Alon just mentioned why did he not switch out the 6-so and hold the 2-man, which might have been something I would have done. But everyone's Tempai, except for MJ Fever, who loses some points.
MJ, yeah. Now, it's really in 505 fam sites to take out MJ Fever.
Yeah.
Just keep your cool. Just keep your cool.
Or you're cold.
It's not the same player. If you're gonna make terrible puns, like
I have to.
it's not East. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Alberto Zuko, we have to have faith that people will evaluate things when they play, because honestly, if you want to improve, you have to start doing that. And I think that's something that people have to learn and that people will learn as they continue to participate more in events like this and play more with other people and just get more experience.
That's the hope.
That is the hope. I'm a hopeful person. Cold is Ishanten.
MJ
right
Fever is playing with his hand.
Yeah, MJ Fever, why would you
So like you're playing a little bit too much of it.
eliminate a perfectly good set? That's a little risky.
Mm. And yeah.
Reach for 505 fam on 3-pin.
On an edge weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, 505 fam is going aggressively for this, but if we understand the chat as correct, then that's because 505 fam needs to get ahead of MJ Fever to win the 4th place in the tournament.
It is also Reach Door 2.
And the 3-pin is my favorite tile, so
Oh, really?
yeah, it always has been. Like, if I will make the craziest weights possible if I can wait on the 3-pin.
How strange.
It's just perverse.
It is. Just don't drop the 3-pin if I reach.
Yeah, I'll avoid that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, here's a Reach.
You know, it's funny, no matter how many times I tell people that, they
Oof.
still think I'm not doing it.
Pinfu. That's a Pinfu Dora for Quo is off of 505 fam, unfortunately. I don't know if I agree with the aggressiveness with which 505 fam went after that. I think they could have spent a little more time crafting that, but I do understand they need to get stuff done here. And they're also Ishan 10 already.
It's hard to pace this one. I mean, this one, to me, maybe you want to be looking at your Sandshoku. I know it's a little distant, but if you get your Sandshoku, not only do you get Sandshoku, you'll also get a Dora in there. It may not happen, but you want to keep that as a potential in your mind if you draw the 6-pin. Or even the 9-man.
This is a handful of tough decisions for everyone except Quo is, who is like, oh hey, all the Dora and maybe Toy Toy? I guess I'll do that.
And he's put his dealer seat.
Once again, Quo is just drawing everything they want.
That's insane.
I mean, it's good. It's good for them. And here they're going to take it. And they're going to be ready on that 4-so 7-mon wait for like a Hanemon hand.
Oh, Seneca's making these terrible puns now. Proves these icy jokes.
He knows what comedy is.
That's terrible. I'm judging you, Seneca.
Whoa. I just plugged the device. No, I didn't. Sorry. Yes.
So MJ Fever's hand is shaping up nicely now.
It is actually. They've gotten themselves somewhere.
And you know what I see?
What?
Sansoku.
Do you? How could you ever see something like that? Ooh.
Oh, here it is.
Do it. Reach Tanya potential Sanshoku. No, Dama potential Sanshoku. But a Ron, an immediate Ron. No! MJ Fever passes up the win.
Why?
And now Sumo's it. For 3 Han. They imagine they could get more, maybe? They imagine they could get Pinfu or something?
They were hoping for the 6, maybe. Yeah, Pinfu. Yeah.
The 6 would have been worth a lot more, that's true.
Nope. Good play. Excellent. You saw, yes, you damaged. You saw that you can improve. You had your Sandshoku.
Oh no! Tom's taking a donut. This is important play-by-play. A donut's gonna get 8.
I just wanted to hold it.
I really want a donut. I don't want to eat it until I'm done on the stream.
Will the cold keep the fever down?
Oh, see, now everyone's having a good time. This is how you get an enjoyable stream.
Oh
no, Alon's eating a donut.
MJ Fever has got 2 daughter here, and he is 1 away.
Yeah,
Intense.
MJ Fever's got it going on. Ooh,
Ooh, choices.
get rid of that
Rose
one.
Hard Man.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what I see in MJ Fever's hand?
Oh, I see it too.
Sanshoku.
See, we do like
Oh.
a good Sanshoku.
Oh, I'd also like to say for the chat stream, my favorite donut are free.
Donuts
are my favorite.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I probably would have just gone for it at that point and reached.
Doesn't have to though.
He
Could
doesn't.
wait.
He doesn't.
Wait
but...
it out. If you get another Dora, then Riichi. Oh.
What?
Yeah.
What? Going
not
for the Tanyao.
I'm not sure it's worth
Mm.
massaging it when it's pretty
No.
valuable with this reach. I don't know.
Yeah.
What even are these donuts? What are these 2 lower donuts?
How good is the red
Oh, okay.
red velvet one? How good is it? Like you've
Tom
already
would know.
decided. You have to keep going with yes. If you decided to go for Tanya, just do it now. I disagree with you.
Tom is the one eating the red velvet donut, so.
Is it good, Tom?
It's acceptable.
Tough man.
It's not like wretched, but it's okay.
New York cheesecake donuts for Krispy Kreme. I like those Boston ones they do, the Boston iced ones. Those are nice.
Mhm.
We don't really eat donuts. The Bavarian cream, I like those. You don't really eat donuts so much here. I like jam, like just the basic jam donut, but it really has to be a lot of jam in there. I hate it when you just get like tiny minuscule 10% of the donut is jam.
So another sumo from Quo is because MJ Fever kept noodling around. It's a little frustrating. It's like you could have won that MJ Fever.
But MJ Fever only has to stay ahead of 505 fam.
I guess if they're thinking long term, you're right. But it's just a little frustrating to watch someone kind of let a hand
No,
fizzle
no,
like that.
But yeah, but if they're actually thinking long term and they want to secure their seat in the team, then they're doing it right.
Mm.
They are now significantly ahead of 505 fam. We're on South 4. As long as he doesn't throw into 505 fam into some monster, he's laughing all the way to the IORMC.
That's not that far. It's you play from home.
Oh, Tojo Nozomi saying he made a mistake.
Hmm.
Oh no! Did you make a mistake and lead us astray with who's going to be in the team?
Unclear.
I don't know what that means. Did you just make a mistake in life? Like, I made a mistake ever playing Mahjong. Like, if I'd have never spoken to Jen, I'd have been a much happier, better person.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have met us.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, is that the
Is that like
reason?
yeah? That's the key. Cascading.
No. That would have been sad. I would not have known that my life was not as rich as it could have been.
A butterfly flaps its wings, and then I didn't have to
Yeah,
meet those
I
nerds.
know. Yeah, but I'd have been ignorant to that, right?
Mm.
I'd probably be working in an actual company,
Mm.
being an actual person, a
Harsh
successful
words.
person, perhaps.
Harsh, biting words. Alright, what is happening?
Tojo Nozomi is learned to not make comments on the stream.
Oh.
So we don't know if it's true now whether MJ Fever and 505 Fam are really in this, playoff for the final seat. So we're gonna have to remove that from our strategy discussions but we don't know if they think that.
Well, if anyone really is important, or believes it's important to know, that donut was really good. It's gone now, though.
I'm so hungry.
It was really appley. It was like the apple you ate, but it wasn't sour. Another. Once again, Quowitz keeps just mopping up with these really quick
And that's it.
Pinfu or Tanyao hands. This is Pinfu Tanyao? This is just Pinfu Tanyao. Quowitz, again, mopping up. Just taking advantage of how long everyone's taking to massage their hands right now. Pulls a few points from MJ Fever. Ends up in the lead with Cold behind. MJ Fever down a bit, but 505 Fam substantially down. Let me see if there are any other games left to go.
I would like to imagine a world where Garth did not force me to eat White Castle. I think, yeah. That really was a very traumatic night for me. I don't know. I like everything I thought. I thought he was a discerning gentleman, our Garth.
Looks like
I
we do
learned
have
he
more
was
folks.
not.
Let's watch our friend who got the Yakuman. I'll paste this to you, and then I'll paste it in,
And Core's following the hand of the trash star.
and then maybe I'll get myself another donut.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Who do we want to watch here? Ooh, a jelly donut. Really?
We should eat half of it and
Do you
just
mean a
throw it on the
jam
floor.
donut?
It'll make a loud metallic clattering sound because that's how donuts sound.
You're making us watch the smart ass with the rude name.
No, I'm watching CS Blue. That's who I'm watching. Everyone else at this table does not count. Except if they're
Oh.
playing at this table and I can talk about them.
We don't smart
I'm going
ass.
to take this chocolate donut, but I'm going to break it.
I was being quite mean to smart ass name
I'm going
on
to take the bigger
Discord,
piece of the chocolate
and I think
donut.
they muted me in the end.
They might have.
I don't blame them. I was being pretty mean, or I felt I was being mean.
Oh, is this it? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
take
is
one bite of this and then immediately on the ground.
Oh.
You see, America is about conspicuous consumption.
Yeah, we're not watching the guy that Gemma doesn't like the name. It's not that Gemma doesn't like the name of. I just don't think it's appropriate if you are going to apply to represent your country with that. I mean, really, like, like what? I'm trying to think of things which would gross them out. Like, what if I like just change my name
No,
to
stop.
Period
Just
Stain or
don't-
something?
Don't
Right,
do
but
that,
then that's
though.
the thing. Right, but then that's the exact problem, right?
No,
Only
the
because
problem
they're not grossed out by
that
it.
I'm
They're
going to
not
try to
grossed out by
address,
Fifty Thing.
the problem that I'm going to address is the content of this stream,
Well, that's not
which
rude.
I was hoping. Yeah, it's pretty rude.
What, period stain is not rude. Come on.
I
You
mean,
see, it's not rude at all. Don't be
Hey.
so prudish.
I'm trying to eat a jelly donut here. Come on.
Oh.
yeah, Jesus.
No, it's hilarious.
That's rude.
That was rude. Sorry, Tom. But just because, in their little world, that's all acceptable to them. And I think I think all of the people who want to represent America in an international tournament where your names be visible should have a thought, a consideration.
Look,
That-
do you know
That's
what happened last time British people tried to tell American people how to represent themselves?
They burned down our White House.
Oh, yeah. What about the time after that?
I'll burn
Oh.
it again. Can we
Oh,
visit the White House when I'm there?
It's a little bit
What,
of a ways.
to finish the job?
Yeah, Tom, your dandruff is out of control.
Yeah, I'm covered in powdered sugar again.
Problems that just keep happening to me.
Oh, what is CS Blue doing? I would have ditched the East. He already has a quickie hand.
No, but he's those fives are Adora though.
Well,
Or rather, once he's ponged the 9, so he's already put himself in a pit where he needs
he needs to finish it quick,
dragons
yeah.
or a pong hand. So maybe he jumped the
Just-
gun a little bit.
Yeah.
Now it did,
Now-
okay.
Now it's easy, right? The green
not the
dragon comes out, he
craziest.
calls.
Yeah, he's
If-
alright.
Yeah, if of course. Again, it's a little bit too fast play. I think people see something they can call and they just call it like
yeah.
lunatics.
It's the same thing. You're behind a lot. You try to rush to
Oh,
make a
no.
hand.
Ooh.
Oh,
Needless.
But now he's in a rough spot.
Very
Okay.
rough.
Alright. Not the worst idea. He at least commits to the idea that he has to find a
Right.
way to win.
But if CS Blue had kept the 6 and the 7, like Tom suggested, be in
And
a much better position.
yeah, there's the hots.
Okay, well, now
now he's waiting on the
now-
east.
Now he's in a good position because now he's waiting on a dead tile that's going to come out.
But he's just a lucky git, really, isn't he?
A little bit.
Yes.
Ooh. But now he's 10. He can't even do it. Here comes a 7.
See, look, Duke says DC is a 5-hour drive. Let's go and burn the place.
A 5-hour drive. Well, now he's waiting on a 6 or 9 pin, which is slightly better. Slightly. Maybe even not. I don't know. I don't know if I actually think that's better. How many more donuts should I eat? Oh.
I know just myself. I'm probably on the no-fly list. Yeah, they're probably recalling my Esther as we speak.
Yeah, now it just sits until someone wants to get rid of one of those tiles. Or until our rudely named friend across manages to sumo with their Damad Ipeko West. Oh, he gets a 7 anyway! Yeah, I'm hoping this is one of those hands that just makes you kick yourself.
Mm.
Just be like, I should never have made any of those choices. Oh, and the
he
sumo!
sumos it.
Sumo! CS Blue, you did this to yourself! You lost your chance at redemption!
Mhm. Mhm.
And now he's sub-reach level, so he can't even...
I think he can. You can go negative in this. I think it's okay.
Okay.
But he's still, I mean, he's basically out of this game. It's last now. That was his one chance, and holding on to that East cost him the ability to massage that hand.
Mhm. I really like the look of Smart Asset.
Yeah, their hand's really good.
No, it's a nice.
Yeah, XGO has managed to get every point. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. That is
You have to go for 7 pairs. 7 pairs.
uncomfortable.
Now, see, the problem here though is because Smart Ass did not consider 7 pairs properly when they've thrown that one which they wanted to keep, and now they got all these central tiles which are less than ideal. 5. Throw the 5 man. Throw the 5 man. Don't think. Oh my. That's just a giveaway.
So angry at them all the time.
It's just so obvious. These are not. This is not an ideal way to create your weight, basically, for a 7 pair situation. This is less than ideal.
Yeah, it's just lack of commitment. Again, lack of commitment. If you'd gone for 7 pairs from the beginning.
Well, I mean, I don't like going from 7 pairs from the beginning wasn't necessarily. You shouldn't have been driving crazily towards that goal, but it should have been on the table as a consideration.
Now the question is, now XGO is Tenpai, but can't win. But it looks like they're trying to find a Sanchoku in there. They can get a 9 so they can get that Sanchoku. Ooh. Interesting. They just bail on the whole idea instead. I wonder why. Maybe they figure they're going to call the South? Oh, now you're screwed.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you actually doing?
Oh, is he thinking of greater?
Greater 4 wins.
Don't do that.
Well, look how well it worked. Oh no, the Souths have all been eaten up by XGO, who goes into reach on the North, which is getting called, and he deals a 5 so right into it.
Oh, and unbeknownst to the guy, his greater or lesser 4 wins is entirely impossible.
Yeah.
Guys, we might have been a smart ass. Can I say smart ass? Is that all right?
You could say that.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Fedora.
I'm just checking. I don't know what are the forbidden words in your land. You're much more.
He deals the door right into XGO, giving XGO another 9,000 points.
Yeah, that almost betrays disrespect for his opponents, assuming that he can wait on just the Dora, and it happens.
Well, he doesn't care. Like, even if he loses, what does it matter? He's at 80,000. The nearest person's at 20. Like, even if he deals into a Hanem on hand, he still has 68,000 points. Like,
all right.
Yeah, I mean, he probably just doesn't give a crap because he's plus 98 on this game.
Well, I'm sure you play lovely Mahjong. I'm sure you play beautiful Mahjong.
Like, that is a savage uppercut for XGO versus the rest of this tournament. Who's left? Oh, we do have some games left. Oh no, we might not. Let me refresh this page and see if we actually have any. No, it looks like all the games have finished. Let me see what's the chat have to say. Arse isn't even a word. Smart ass is a little smart arse. No one says smart arse.
I think smart Alec, I guess.
Smart Alec, yeah, smart Alex is a thing. So we have our final standings. Let me go to our results window and let me make it US centric as it often is.
Oh, XGO is good. Very good.
So we have our Name that I can't read, but I remember it being something like terrible.
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna refresh the sheet quickly. Yes, Spicker Terrible, who's now renamed officially Spicker Wonderful.
It's been wonderful. Manages to have another positive round, bring them to the top of the charts. DDR Dan with a strong win, which brings him right back up to second. Penguins hold it out to stay near the top in fourth. Apparently the chart was not ordered after the final fix. So Penguins is actually in fourth, and beneath them is Friend?
No, Tomorrow Life.
Tomorrow Life. I'm sorry, not Friend. Tomorrow Life, who's actually in third. So Tomorrow Life is in third. Penguins is in fourth. Tataniu comes back up into fifth. Ipatsumo. Oh, wait, Ipatsumo doesn't have a result. We're still getting the results in. Oh, my God, I'm showing this early.
Oh, no. So all of these players at the bottom of the chart are not...
Hold on, we still have the results of that last game. So you know what? I'm gonna fade out of here for a minute while we let Edwin tally up the results of the last game.
Canada's ready. Canada's ready.
Is Canada ready? Canada is okay. We'll talk about Canada instead. I'm gonna fade again. Check out that sweet fade.
I know you always move to the US first and then Canada. Whereas if you think if you're doing it alphabetically, it should be Canada and then the US.
We don't do anything alphabetically. We do the country and then we do its top hat. Talking about Canada. Element, with another strong showing, manages to keep their first place with an average of precisely 40 and 160 total points. So Element at the top. Quoiz, winning handily again, plus 59, jumps up into second place. And MJ Fever, with their slight negative, manages to end up just below Quoiz for this game. Inochi, with a solid showing of second place, keeps their ranking around the middle to keep them in fourth. 505 Fam, with that slight negative, slides down to fifth.
Yeah, but I mean, so it was true. 505 Fam and MJ Fever really were fighting out on that.
Yeah, they were, but they broke apart. Now let me go back to our hidden thing before I see. Okay, now it looks like, here we go. We do have the final results for the U.S. So we'll fade them. You know what? I'm going to make this a nice...
Arino says it's Speaker Terrible. I really think you'd need a lengthener if it was, because it says Spicker. If it was Speaker, it would be Speaker.
Nice slower fade there. Almost a whole second's worth of fade now. It's a lot of fade.
Star
Georgia Sad Times. That looked very frustrating. I'm sorry. Yeah. Bad luck. But there will be more tournaments in the future. We hope to see you in real life, maybe at a tournament.
Except XGO made it up to 6 with that enormous win.
Well played.
And Harmonix, who was in the lead, slid down with that loss, down to barely negative. Which is a little bit of a shame because they would have been a little further up. Let's see. So that seems about right. That's the end of our games for today. So unless there are questions from the stream, I might have nothing but donuts remaining.
Your life is so much better than mine.
Look, you one day will have donuts as well. It will happen.
No, I don't feel like it will. I'm just wasting away here.
Well, if you're a 20-year-old student with little money, we can try to do more online tournaments as well. Like, obviously, people have been having a good time with this.
You could hold your own tournament and we'll come to you.
That's also possible.
Isn't that already happening? In a sense?
Is this Chicago?
Well, I'm not sure where 505 Fam happens to be. But if they were to hold an event, we could see what we could do to support them.
We're very interested. I like going places.
The final standings.
Especially if it was ever in some sort of film or TV or anything, then I definitely want to go.
You're absolutely right. We should. Let me see if I can find the absolute final standings.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm on this dumbass diet, aren't I? So I'm not sure if I can eat donuts unless they're made out of pure protein. Can you find me protein donuts? Like carb-free donuts? Someone must be making them now.
A carb-free donut is like nothing.
Right?
It's like a vacuum.
And that's why I feel like I'm starting to just consume air.
Let me get confirmation from our organizer that we have the final standings. I don't want to show them before they're correct.
Well, I think they've...
if he just posted it, then that's correct. I can put it here on the stream so everyone can see it live as well. Oh, wait. My... Let me shrink it down one more tick. This is a little hard to read. Let's put it up. And I'll
Buddy
read them out.
Gripple, hello, low carb friend. Just tweet me and tell me all the terrible things you're eating as well, so I feel like I'm not the only person who's got a miserable life.
So after succeeding in... Ooh, I scrolled. After succeeding in multiple qualifiers, DDR Dan is at the top of the USA rank. Next down is someone at something.
That's the Yumi.
Yumi, okay. Next is the winner of today's event, our Speaker Terrible. And fourth is Harmonic. So it looks like those four are going to be our United States team
Whee!
who will be representing us. And now to scoot over to Canada. There we go. We have Element. Their performance has ended up leaving them on top. Quo-Wiz's performance in second. I don't know who this third person is.
Angels.
I see someone flashing around here. Are we still modifying them?
I know, but look at AW. They turned up to all of the qualifiers. What a trooper.
That's true. That's good work from AW. All right, we have OKs on the top 4 rows, so it looks like that's going to be our 4 players. So yeah, Element, Quo-Wiz, Angel, and
Angels,
AW
yeah.
are going to be our 4 Canada players. Pretty close up there, too. Everyone's overall average being very high.
Yeah.
Looks like some of our favorites didn't make it. Zoidberg coming in dead even.
Well, that's
Colds. Yeah, no, we done good. We done good.
So,
yeah, those are our final results.
When is the IORMC? Tell me more.
That is an excellent question you have just asked.
November 5th.
November 5th. That's soon.
Yes, remember we had the whole discussion because it's bonfire night, fireworks night. The moment we tried to blow up the House of Parliament and then we didn't, so we now have a big party about it every year.
Yes, with that mask that we had in our movie.
Exactly.
We made a movie about it and then you stole it.
Skyfox, yes. We stole it.
It was called Mask, I think.
No, that was... Oh, wait.
You know what? I don't think I ever thanked your people properly for creating our backstory for us. Because we wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
Well, as I said when I was there, I was like, it's amazing because everyone in this country is either a supervillain, a PhD, or a Roman. Like...
Ed0123 has a question. Are there going to be subs if someone cannot play? I'm not sure how you're working out your subs. I submitted 2 subs.
Yes, so... there definitely should be subs. I believe the subs will be the players further down on the list for each country. So we'll be dealing with that. Again, our tournament organizer will be dealing with that, but there will be substitute players available, as it is required by the event that there be substitute players available. We don't want anyone either vanishing or being sick or anything like that. Like, we want to make sure everyone gets a chance to play.
Senecast has just said that there is an event for June 3rd to 4th, 2017. I guess that's in Canada. I don't know what airport is YUL. Vancouver? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
so there's a Canadian tournament. That's very exciting. Yeah.
Yes, we'll be putting that on our tournaments page. I haven't been to Canada before
in my life, so I should.
It's a lot like here, but sometimes people speak French. I
feel like it might be a lot more like my place than your place. I feel like they're more akin to us than you.
That's just because they're still so into the Queen, which I do not get, but they love the Queen.
They are like our weird love child, aren't they?
It is a little weird how much they're still like, they're all like, ooh, the Queen. I'm like, she's not even your Queen. Where'd all the donuts go? They're freaking
I don't know.
Gone.
So Senecal has said it's 11 UTC for IORMC.
Yes.
That's on the 5th of November. We are not sure if there will be a live stream of that. You should check the actual.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
And I'm sure that the Bresnik will tweet non-politically.
Non-politically, will I tweet, yes.
NAMA Twitter feeds
We're not
about
saying
more
that
information.
So did that, somebody did that.
So sorry, David. Can you type in the Twitter handles for your feed so people can follow you if necessary?
Let's see now.
I'm going to put mine as well because I think everyone should follow me. I really like it when people tweet me as well. Makes me really happy.
This is our NARMA tweet. Wait, I wanted to put an @ in front of that.
Well, I can't help you.
That's the NARMA Twitter handle. That's my personal handle.
Yaspia thinks we should do a stream for IORMC. Thank you, Yaspia. I really like it that you came every single time
I would love to do that.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone who came.
Yes.
Senecast, Yaspia, Everyone. If I've not mentioned someone, I'm sorry. It's only because all your
You
names are
mentioned
very
only
difficult.
2 people, and a lot of people came. So
Well, it's because their names are easy. I am not playing. I am not playing in the IORMC, I'm afraid. We have a very strong UK team. I didn't want to play, so.
But yeah, if people like our broadcasts, I'm planning on doing some more broadcasts. The Narma channel does automatically host several other Mahjong channels. So if you subscribe to our Narma Twitch feed, if I broadcast something on my personal channel or on my USPML channel, it'll be automatically hosted. You'll get notice that people are playing.
I didn't know. It's never watching us again.
Oh
I'm sorry,
no, that's because you don't.
I'm
You gotta greet
sorry.
everyone by name, and you gotta treat them all special.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Doot doot, Mr. Skeletal is laying claim to my time apparently.
9 p.m.
Oh, that's true. I do actually.
Oh, I can't do one on my own. Like, no one wants to listen to me just
But
waffle on.
IORMC is in the morning. IORMC is at like 4 a.m. or something, right?
Yeah, it's really early your time, so that should be
So
fine.
it's fine. I can just get up really early, and then I can make my plans that evening because
You
they are
don't
actually
sleep
very important
anyway.
plans.
You're like
I don't
a vampire.
need to. I'm done with it. I did it once, and I was done with it. It was boring. It was lame. All right. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. We all
Thank
do
you very
have to
much.
run around and do things, but we will have more of these. There will be more shows. We will be in contact. Check our Twitter. Subscribe to the Twitch stream, and we'll all see you soon.
And tweet us with recommendations or ideas for what you'd like to see on the
Yes,
stream.
and we'll have more
we can
celebrity
try.
guests too.
Woohoo!
All right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Bye.